Hello people, welcome back. So, we're playing some more Fishing Planet. We've got some father and son Fishing Planet for you guys here today. And hopefully we're going to have a good time. Hopefully we're going to catch some good fish. I don't know what's going on with audio. Let me just adjust that real quick. Hold on, give me 1 second. There we go. Now we got some sound. I'm having a problem. I'm having problems. I can't no longer live stream from my Opera browser. It won't let me. Oh no. I've got to download Google Chrome real quick. I'm sorry about this. There's not much I can do. I'm going to have to quickly download it. I don't know when they changed that. But yeah, they changed it. Oh, I'm pressing all the wrong buttons. Alright. Give me a moment. I'm sorry about this. I didn't know they changed this. They did an update. Oh, it's not letting me sign in. Telling me a wrong password. There we go. I got to get a mobile verification now. Oh wow, this is not the best of starts. I got to be honest. How's it going, everyone? Anyway, hope everyone's doing good. Okay, next. Let me turn the game audio down. I feel like the game audio's incredibly loud right now. I don't know why. Take the game audio down a little bit. There we go. You get popcorn? Nice. Okay, right, now. I want to see if it lets me... Okay, so it does say go live. It does say go live on my... On the Google... On the Google one. Okay. Oh no, the latency's at normal latency. It's not going to let me change it. Oh gosh. Alright, I'm just going to have to go with that. I'm going to have to go with that. I'm sorry. I messed up. I messed up. I didn't know that it was, they changed that. But yeah, it is what it is. They've changed it so Opera, I can no longer use that as my browser. I have to use Google. I've never used Google before, so it's going to be interesting to work that out. But anyway, Fishing Planet, we're back in Blue Crab Island. We got some father and son fishing going on here today, so that's going to be pretty awesome. Fishing with my dad. I went to see him today. I haven't seen him for probably about a month or two now. It's probably close to 2 months. It could be longer than that. I don't know. It's been a while. I know that much. So... yeah, it was good to see him, and I turned up at his house, and the first thing that I did is what we always do. We started playing Fishing Planet. So, yeah, because he's a high enough level now to get into this place. It made me wanna come here and fish. Okay, right. I think I think we're almost ready to go. I think we are. Yeah, I'm going to have a little bit of latency. I could end the stream and restart the stream, but I don't want to do that because it is time consuming, and it probably wouldn't push out the notification again because I've already put out a video today, so I'm not going to be able to do that. I'm going to have to just I'm going to have to stick with what we got. So yeah, if I don't reply instantly straight away, then you guys know. But who we got here? Let's say hello. How's it going, Kenji? You're first. Good to see you, Boss Gamer. Good to see you back, man. How's it going, Jane? Hate popcorn. Okay, so Nightbot's still working, but that's not linked through my Google. That's through the Opera account. So that's a little bit of a pain, but yeah. It's a little bit of a pain. We have some teething problems. But anyway, my dad is fishing right now, so let's jump into it. And let me open a can of pop. Not got married. Three beautiful girls and a beautiful man. I'm a beautiful man. I'm not really. Okay. Let's change it over. Let's bring you guys in. Let's play some Fishing Planet. Oh, face cam. There we go. Alright. Sorry about the lighting. My light bulb is not it's not great. It's not the best. But yeah, that's alright. We'll make do. I need my controller just so that way I don't get my double audio going. We don't want double audio. Nothing worse than double audio. So my dad should be here. Let's click over to that screen. There we go. So here we go. Father and son, Fishing Planet, Blue Crab Island. Let's see what they have to offer today. It was really good because I was at my dad's house, and he hasn't actually managed to fish in Blue Crab Island yet. It is the very first time of him fishing there today. I think it is. I'm pretty sure it is. So yeah, it's been good. He caught his biggest fish, which was 120-pound tarpon, I think, which isn't bad. He caught that really fast, considering as he only just literally come into the lake. And yeah, and we caught fish. He caught the fish pretty quick. I say we because we did it together. Did you guys see the huge problem on YouTube with Logan thing? No, I didn't. I noticed you did leave a comment on that, and I was going to check it out, man. But obviously I was fishing with my dad, so I couldn't. Yeah, what was all that about then? We're not married, but we've been together for a long time. Yeah. Being married is not really something that not really something that's on my list, nor some other people's list. Be proud of your man. He is a really good and friendly streamer. Thank you, Kenji. You always say the right things, man. Again, I still have no information on the update for the PS4. That is a pain. Anytime I do get any information on that, obviously I will let you guys know as quick as I possibly can. But at the moment, I haven't seen any information on when the update is going to be coming. I got a new phone today as well, which is awesome. I got a new phone, and look at it as well. I got it. Look at that. It's in yellow. How beautiful is that? I only got the iPhone 11. I didn't want the Pro because I did have the Pro before, but I don't. Yeah, the 3 cameras is not really a difference between 3 cameras to 2 cameras, but I like it. It's like gold on the side, and then yellow on the back. Really nice. 64 gig, which the phone I had before was. Oh no, we got a glitch going on. Yeah, the phone I had before was 16 gig, I think it was. So I couldn't really, yeah, do much with it. I got the glitch going on, man. It's not letting me cast my rod. Oh wow, it's really bugging out. Is it because I've got that on my keyboard? Let me move that. Let me try now. It was that. I had a book leaning on my keyboard. Oh, your children's fishers too? My kid does have a PlayStation, and I did say to her, because I got all girls, I don't have any boys, so I would feel like that boys are more interested in fishing. I shouldn't really say that because it does sound kind of sexist, but it is kind of. I feel like there is more fishermen than what there is fisherwomen, but you know there is fishing women out there. But anyway. Yeah, I did say to them, because they do have PS4, I did say to them that they can download this game and I play it with them, but they weren't really that interested in it, so, yeah. Nobody in your family is a fisher? I started fishing at 13 and now I'm 14. And I love, so you like fishing in real life as well, yeah? I think you do actually, I think I remember seeing your Instagram before. And you had some pictures of actual fish. You're 14 as well, Boss Gamer. Nice. Alright, £74. Oh, he had a good one there. What was that? He had a trophy permit. Nice. I gotta remember to look at that every now and again, so we can see which fish my dad's catching as well. And we want to see which fish that he's pulling in. This is, as I say, today is his first day fishing here. So, and he's got a really good setup as well. Look at that. He's got the same as me. He's got the same rods. On one of these rods, I got the 5,000 reel, and on the others is a 4,000, the XL 4,000 reels. And he's not high enough level for the 5,000, so he brought the XL. He's probably thinking, what the hell am I doing? Unless he's watching. Oh, no, actually, he was watching. He put in a comment. But yeah, he's got the XL reels, 4,000s. The line he's using is £60 line, because again he's not high enough level for the £70 line, and he's using a 60.5 pound mono leader, which he brought with bait coins. We got a good tarpon on here. Don't worry, we are still going to be fishing in the new place, in the Maku Lake, and yeah, we still got plenty more videos to come of that, plenty more live streams. But I wanted to get a bit of Blue Crab Island. One, because I love fishing this place, and it's nice that I managed to play the game with my dad. That's awesome, and you know that's something that I can keep on my YouTube channel forever. Something for me to look back on when I'm a really old man. The time that I used to spend fishing on YouTube with my dad. That's awesome. So. Yeah, it's a good thing to have, good content. I like it. Not just for content, but I like it. It's something that we both enjoy, so it's good. We can't fish in real life. He was actually going to try and fish at a lake, and he rang up, and there's like a 400 and something odd people in a queue waiting to fish this lake. Obviously, there's only a certain amount of people can fish that lake a day, and there's a queue of like 400 and something odd people, so he was a little bit disappointed. And well, he had an 85-pound tarpon there, nice. Yeah, so he was a bit disappointed that he can't fish in real life, but at least we got him here. Oh wow, 132 pound. That's not too bad. That's a pretty good start. I checked your Instagram, nice bro. Yeah, I always check everybody's, man. If someone follows me, if they've got like a YouTube channel, or they've got a YouTube channel, or they have Instagram or anything like that, like I don't mind following people back. In my spare time, most of the time, I do watch other people's content. So, you know, I've watched some of your videos, Kenji. I've watched some of Boss Gamer's videos on YouTube as well. You know, I watch anything. I gotta watch stuff to take away time. What's his real name? His real name's Pop. That's why sometimes instead of saying Dad, I say Pop. His real name's Pop. I call him Pop sometimes, but yeah, Pop. If I ever say Pop, you know I mean Dad. My dad, yeah. You got a good man, Janie's a legend. You guys are too nice to me. You guys are making me look too nice. I definitely do feel a little better though. For going out, I haven't been out for a while. Going out today, it's made me, coming onto stream now has made me feel really refreshed. It really has. It's done me good. I feel good. We're catching good. Maybe you can catch some big carp. It's actually quite surprising how many people are, not just real life, but even just this game. It is really surprising how interested people are actually in fishing games, as well as fishing in real life. I'm actually quite surprised because when I was younger, I didn't really see many people that would fish. Whereas if now I'm a lot older, yeah, it seems like a lot more people are interested in it now. It's a good sport. It's a good, you know, it's actually quite relaxing. It really can be. Not all the time, but it can be. It can be quite relaxing. Sometimes frustrating and stuff, but yeah. So that's not a bad day. You know, when I was fishing with my dad, I was at his house and we was doing a bit of fishing with him. And when I say we was doing a bit of fishing, we were doing a bit of fishing with him. I always say that because when I say we, I mean me and you guys, but you know what I mean. Yeah, so I was fishing with my dad at his house, playing on his PC with him. And we kind of just passed the controller to each other sort of thing. At one point, he'd get a fish on and he'd just pass me the controller. He'd be like, yeah, you can do that. And then other times, I'll pass it to him. I'll be like, there you go, that's a good fish. Go for it. Yeah, the comments are delayed. I do have a stream delay. I do apologise for that. I normally stream off my Opera browser. So if I don't reply straight away, do bear with me. There is probably about 20-30 seconds stream delay. I do apologise for that. I started my live stream up and I went into my Opera browser like I normally would. It wouldn't let me use my Opera browser, so I had to then download Google Chrome and install Google Chrome. So now I've got to run it off Google Chrome. So because I didn't run it through the Opera browser, I now have about a 20 to 30 second delay, probably around about that. Yeah, if I don't reply straight away, don't think I'm being rude. There is a stream delay. I don't normally have stream delay, just so that way I can respond quicker, but if I end the stream, restart it, people won't get notifications. So we're just going to have to kind of stick it out today. You're just going to have to bear with me a little bit. Yeah. Black drum, what is that? Yeah, they added new fishing to Blue Crab Island, didn't they? They added the black drum and what else did they add? They added something else for PS4. You're level 26 now, nice. They added black drum and I think they added something else. Did they add the big mouth buffalo? Or was that before? I know they added something. I'm sure it was. I'm sure it was something else. Shoal bass, that was it. The shoal bass they added and the black drum. That's the, yeah, they added a couple of more fish in this place. Yeah, when I was at my dad's house, as I was saying, when we passed the controller to each other sort of thing, and you know, kind of say, you know, your turn sort of thing, and he was like, he had I think close to 400 pounds in his net by 6 o'clock. I was like, that's a really good day's fish. And he goes to me, yeah, but it's not as good as yours though, is it? And I said to him, you know, it's not that I'm a better fisherman or better at the game. It's one of those things where it's luck more than anything. It is completely based on luck. That's the way this game works. As long as you've got the right rod, the right reel, right line, hook, bait, all that kind of stuff, you're fishing at a hot spot. As long as you've got all of those right, The rest is based on luck. The rest is definitely based on luck. He's got a good sized fish on here. Yeah, buying the Blue Crab Island pack is definitely a good thing. Definitely worth it. My dad, he just had a £65 top in there. My dad, he got here to Blue Crab Island without buying any DLC at all. He just grinded it out, stuck with it. Like I said to him, like, you got the money, why don't you buy it? And he said, nah, I enjoy playing the game. I want to fish them other lakes before I get to that place. Like, he wasn't in any rush, and he's still ain't in any rush to get to the Maku Lake neither. Because I said to him, to get into the other lake, you know, £17.50 lets you go there for like 7 days. It's not bad. And he said, I'm not in a rush to go there. Whenever I get that level, I might go check that lake out. That's it. Yeah, he always buys premium. That's one thing he does buy, which is good because that definitely does help. So, yeah, he buys the premium, but when it comes to DLCs, he's never really been that interested in the DLC, to be honest. He works hard, grinds it out, and does it as some people do. They play the game without actually, without spending any money on it. Obviously, he's buying premium, but some people do like to play the game and not spend any money. It is possible. You saw 3 big carps. Catch one of those. For walleye and the rest of bream, it's a good place too. Yeah, the youngest has fallen asleep on the kitchen floor. That's, yeah. That won't be the first time she fell asleep on that kitchen floor. She must have been standing in there with you while she was washing up or something like that, I would imagine. Can I join? I won't have another power cut. Yeah, you can join Error man. You don't ever have to ask me to join. If we're on and you've got me added as a friend, join, man. You got me added as a friend, join. I wondered what happened to you the other day because I noticed that I was fishing with you. Was it yesterday, I think? Yeah, yesterday when I was fishing with you. I was fishing, I turned around, I looked and you was gone, and I was like, what? Like, what happened? And yet my first thing that comes to my mind was, he must have had a power cut. I remember you telling me about them before. And that's, honestly as well, I'm not just saying it, that's the honest truth. Alright, so Major Popper, if you've never fished Blue Crab Island. Major Popper #7 is an amazing thing to use. And I've caught some okay sized fish on this rod in this place, but not those monsters yet, so it'd be good to see. I know this rod can definitely hold it, I know it can. Now, I want to see this rod in action, because this is the best rod on the game, so the best spinning rod anyway. We do make different videos on that. Don't forget to drop a like on the stream as well, guys, if you are enjoying it. You should drop a like just because we're fishing with my dad. It's not often that I manage to get him on here and we fish with him. So just for that, that deserves a like. That deserves a subscribe. For sure. In Belgium, you guys are not far away. United Kingdom. Yeah, I'm from the United Kingdom, yeah. You're far away, bro. Whereabouts are you, Boss Gamer? Oh, wow. I don't know why I even picked that up. I should have waited. The power cut killed your PC's boot as well. Do you not have a battery bank backup for your PC? You should always have a battery bank backup for your PC, man. Especially if you keep on having that problem. That's nice. Look, he got another tarpon there. Go, Dad. I can imagine him right now. I know what he does. When we was, as I say, when we was catching him earlier on at his house. Earlier on, he had one, and yeah. Okay, I want one of you people in chat just be. Actually, let me quickly say this first. Yeah, so he was having like 30-40 pound fish, and he was just clicking it. I was like, why don't you look at it? He's like, I play it like you. I play it like a gamer. He's like, if it's under 30-40 pound, he's like, yeah, I just don't look at it. I just throw it in the net, and that's that. What have I done to him? What have I done to him? He used to look at every fish. He used to be like, whoa. And now he's just like, yeah, in the net, away you go. What have I done to him? There you go. Yeah, he just had a, what was that? A trophy black drum. Alright, so I want somebody or everyone to do it. I'm going to say now. And then when I say now, I want you to spam 1 in the chat. Just put 1. You can put it once or twice or whatever. But I want to check to see how big the stream delay is. I know there's definitely a stream delay. But I want to know how many seconds. So when I say now, you guys press 1. Press 1 ready to send. And then as soon as you hear me say now, press send. And we'll count to see how long the stream delay is. I want to see that. So I'm going to say it now. Now. Wow, there's a really, really long delay. It's a lot longer than 30 seconds. Wow. That's probably about a 40-second delay right there. Maybe even close to a minute. That's a bad delay. Yeah. It won't be like that tomorrow. There won't be no delay tomorrow. It's only like that today because, as I say, with the browser, I clicked on, because at first is what I did. When I set the stream up, I set it up and I went from the Streamlabs OBS to click to go live. But before I clicked go live, I went onto the browser, my Opera browser. I don't know why I've always liked Opera browser. I know it's not really a popular, you know, compared to some other browsers. Not like, you know, yeah, I'd say Google Firefox, you know. The normal Internet Explorer, a lot of people think that they're better. I've just always used Opera. It's just a browser I like, but it's an old browser. I've kept it up to date. 35-second delay, is it? Yeah, I don't like it being a delay. Normally, when I stream, I do low latency, and then I can normally, when you guys reply, when you send a message, I can normally reply within about, I don't know, I'd say about 3-4 seconds. There's a very, very minimum amount of delay there. It's not much at all. But yeah, because of that, me downloading Google, I can't change the latency. Once I start the stream, you're off, alright, I'll catch you later. Thanks for coming in. Yeah, it's, once you start up a stream, you can't change the latency, and I don't know why. I don't know why. It's kind of strange. I don't understand it. I would have thought. Yeah. She's definitely not a fan of fishing, man. Real life, I've gone fishing and then asked her to come many times, and she says no. I've even said to her that she could play this on the PS4 at her house, and I could play it. And again, yeah, she weren't interested. I did try, man. You can't join. Can't join your room. Only room isn't showing up. My room's not showing up. What do you mean it's not showing up? Is there a way I can send you an invite then? Yeah, look. I'm in a friend's room. Send GIF, unfriend, chat. Is there not a way that I can send you an invite? Search friends, show options, X. No, just chat. What? I don't understand it, man. I don't know what's going on. Why can you not? Why does it not let you? Fish stink and they look ugly. Normally you say they're slimy. That's normally the first thing you say. Not every fish. Yeah, not every fish looks ugly. Every fish looks different. GTA all the way, best game. Yeah, I like GTA, even though it's old. I'm looking forward to the new GTA. That'd be awesome. Fortnite. I haven't played Fortnite since last year. I don't know how long, but it's been a while. catch a walking catfish. Oldest daughter loves Fortnite. Why you changed your name, YT? It was first bubble. Yeah, I changed it because this was a different channel. I was running 2 YouTube channels and I couldn't run 2 of them. It was too much going on, so I abandoned that one and I stuck with this one. That's the way it's done. That's the way I've done it. So I know I'm not probably going to get as many people watching at the moment because obviously it being a different channel compared to the other one, and yeah, I've obviously lost a few of those other viewers from the other channel, but I know I will gain them back because anytime there is updates on the game, I try my best to get those updates out really, really quick. As soon as them updates are there, I've downloaded, and as I've almost installed, I'm live streaming, so I know I will get them subs back. It's going to take a little time, and I will get more people watching. But as long as I be continuous with it and keep at it, we'll get back there in time. Did you see where I was from? I think I did actually, but I don't think I read it out, man. Sorry, that was kind of rude of me actually. I think you said South Africa, wasn't it? You said? Did you say South Africa? Some people are toxic, yeah, yeah. Like, I do like fishing random rooms, I really do. I shouldn't really do it whilst live because I do keep the channel family friendly, but sometimes people do get a little bit crazy on this game. They really do. I don't know what it was earlier. There was something earlier on. I was fishing here. Was it earlier on, or it could have been early hours this morning? No, I think it was early hours this morning. But anyway, there was, I don't know what it was. I have no idea what it was about. But some people were getting mad about something. I weren't really paying that much attention, but there was a lot of bad language in the chat. A lot of bad language. Is there any way? Does anybody know any way for me to change my latency whilst I'm live? Is that a thing? I think you can do that. Like, other people put stream delays, don't they? Whilst people are live, people do add a stream delay. People do that, so there must be a way for me to do it, but I just don't know how. There's got to be a way though. I'm sure there's got to be a way I could do it. Manage. Okay, no. I don't want to do all that. Oh, you are South Africa? Okay. I'll fish a random room. Can't find your room. I don't know why you can't, man. Oh, wow. He's got a big tarpon on there. He's got a big tarpon on there. I don't know why you can't, Error. I really don't know why you can't, man. I'm in a random room. Is there not any way I can send you an invite? I don't know. I don't know how I can send you an invite, man. I don't think I can send you an invite, honestly. Let me press triangle. It says friend search. Okay, now that's just typing it in. Why is it not let me profile? Oh, okay, that's showing what he's called now. We don't want to do that. I don't know how I can send you, man. I don't know how I can send you an invite. Like, there's no... Let me click on chat. Oh, okay, that just opens up a separate chat box. That didn't really do anything either. What about like that? Hold on, I might be able to go into the settings there. Let me see. His dad is the owner of the room, and he choose only friends room, so only his friends can join. But can't. That is right. He did do that. But isn't there a way that I can? My friends should be able to join, isn't there, or not? No. Okay. Sorry about that error, man. I didn't know that. That's a pain. I would have thought because you're my friend. I know you're not. Oh wow! Look at that. £119 unique. He almost beat his record. Woohoo! See, A 60-year-old man is just as good as a man who can fish at the age of 30, 33. I was going to say 32, I'm 33 now. Look at that. Makes no difference. Makes no difference at all. It doesn't matter. Age means nothing. I'm going to jump to the next day. I'm going to wait there for a minute though. I see a bit of interest. We're at 575 in our net. We're at nearly 7 o'clock. That's pretty decent. There's no way to. That's a pain. Next time, if I ever do that error, I will. I'll set the room up myself. I know them. I would have thought, like, I know obviously you haven't got him as added as a friend, but I thought it still would have. Done it because of the fact that you're my friend and you're joining a friend's room. I'm in a room, so it kind of makes sense for it to work, but it don't. But there we go. Just his friends, nobody else. There should be, because my friend made a room once and I joined, and there was joined. Yeah, that's what I mean. That's why I thought there is. You can invite error. Okay, if you can invite him, if you've got him added as a friend, then you could do that. Yeah, if you've got him added as a friend, or if not error, if you don't have him added as a friend, send him a friend's request. So you can accept it, and then you should be able to join the same room. Jeff, are you his dad? Yeah, he's my dad. Yeah, yes. If you are, you need to send him a friend's request, and he needs to accept. Yeah. All right, £651 in the net. That's pretty good. Yeah, 651, 7 o'clock. Let's go the next day. Pretty good day. 34,000, nearly 15,000 cash. You ain't getting that in Maku Lake, that's for sure. Rainy days, we don't do rainy days. Not whilst live anyway. There we go, back to a sunny day. He's got a fish on his rod, is that? Yeah, he's going, yeah. Oh, he just had another one then as well, drum, nice. Definitely a lot quicker pace, which is good because he's never fished blue crab. This is his first time fishing here, so going from like fishing at a place, I think the fastest pace next to this would probably be Weeping Willow. That's in my opinion. There could be other lakes that are faster, but yeah, here is really, really quick. He doesn't play on PS4, he plays PC. Yeah, so Dad, if you have a look, see if you've got a friend's request, and if you have, accept the friend's request, and then after you accept the friend's request, then Error should then be able to join into us. Oh, I think he's doing that now. Yeah, look, he's in the main menu. He's on it, I think. It's awesome though, isn't it? Like, for the fact that I can actually play this game with my dad, I would have never have thought that I would be live streaming, playing a game with my dad. I would never have thought that. Like, he has always been a gamer. Like, he's always played games. Like, as a kid, we've always had consoles, and I remember our first ever PC had like 4 gig, a 4 gig PC. At that time, it was a beast. Now, probably not so much. But yeah, it's really good that we can play the same game together and share that with the world at the same time. That's awesome. I honestly thought that was going to be unique. It took a while to bring that in there at the last bit. Brought it up really, really slow. I went back to Sandown actually, and I went to the hotspot where I used to catch the striped bass. I don't know what was going on, but I couldn't catch them. I literally could not catch one. So I spent about, I'd say, 2 hours maybe. Yeah, it must have been about 2 hours. It weren't too long, which was pretty decent. I've spent a lot longer looking for fish in the past. I spent about 2 hours looking around for these unique striped bass, and I ended up finding it. I did make a video on that. just for that reason, because where I used to catch them, I can't anymore. So I'd say all the lakes are nice. I like the way every lake does look different. I like that. Obviously, there is lakes that I do like slightly better than others. That one took so long to bring up. There you go. My dad done it. Well done, Dad. You done it. Awesome. Good stuff. So when I say Pop, as I say, it's kind of like a nickname that I call him. It's not anything offensive. It's not me being rude to him. You know, he's my dad, and I'll always call him Dad. But it's just a little nickname that is kind of like one of those funny things that just I have a nickname not just for him. It's not like I'm doing it to be nasty. I got a nickname for him. I got a nickname for my brother. I call my brother Dots. That's not his real name. I call him that. And as you guys know, that his name ain't really Dots, but yeah, I always call him that. And the same goes as for Geordie. I got a nickname for him. I got a nickname for pretty much everyone I know. It's just something that I've always done. I don't know why I do it. I can't explain it, but I just have them people that kind of stay close to me in my life. I end up getting nicknames from. Like I just randomly, and I pick a name and it just sticks. Like my kid. I call my kid Lim. My kid's name is not Lynn. And yet I always call my kid Lynn. And that's not the name, that's not my kid's name, but it's just, yeah, I just have nicknames for people. I don't know why. I don't know why I do it, but I do it. I definitely am going to play some more PS4 Kenji for sure, man. Especially when they bring the update out for the new Maku Lake. On PS4, I definitely am going to be playing more. So it's not like I am sticking to PC. I know obviously Boss Gamer wants to play with us as well. So yeah, there's a lot of other people that want to play. I think Judy said that they want to play with us on PS4, and there's a few other subscribers that want to as well. So yeah, we definitely are going to play PS4, but I'm just waiting for the update. That's it. That's the only thing that's stopping me playing it at the minute. What's the point of me playing that right now when I can't fish that lake and the level is not going to do anything? Whereas if me fishing here right now, I can hit level 60. Not that I really need to, because there's nothing I need to unlock. I've unlocked everything, but it's still good for me to just hit level 60. Because, again, at some point they will end up bringing out a new map and they will end up making a new level cap. I'm not saying anytime soon. I don't know when that would be, but that's normally the way it does work. They do that. They are going to keep on cranking up the levels and stuff. But I need to go tomorrow. So you got school half day. My biggest flathead is 28 kilograms. I have no idea because I understand pounds better, but I'm guessing that's a good sized fish. Yours is a number, that's all I know. Yeah, pounds, yeah. I understand pounds better. Like, I do know what kilograms are, obviously, but here in the UK, we understand pounds more. I do understand kilograms, obviously, because when my dog gets weighed in kilograms. And I understand the weight of 20 kilograms. My dog is around about 21 kilograms. And that is heavy. I've lifted her. She's heavy. She's a small dog, but she's heavy. And yeah, that's quite heavy. So 28 pound. I can imagine it was a good size. I could imagine it was a good size fish. I hope I'm not too much in your way there, Era. You understand pounds? Yeah, I do understand kilograms as well, but as I say, it's just pounds is just a thing that I understand a little bit more, down to the point of where I know exactly what it is. Same goes as feet and meters. This game you can have it in feet or meters. I prefer the feet because it's just that's what I understand more down to a rough estimate of exactly how it was. Oh, well, there you go. That's not bad. Squilly. Wow, it's not very often I say that. Error. 93 pound unique black drum. Nice one, man. Good stuff. Oh, wow, look at that. You're level 60 as well. You've been working hard. He does grind this game out, I gotta be honest. He really, really does. Every time I speak to him, he always tells me that he's awake and he's playing this game, and I don't think this man sleeps. Like, I live stream a lot and I edit a lot, but this guy, he don't sleep. He really he don't sleep. Yeah, look at my dad. He's got his headlight on there. I got mine on as well. You haven't, Squilly. You should always keep your headlight, man, in case you ever fish at night. What hat is that? Sport GS. That's alright. You probably think, what the hell am I doing? But you'll understand when the stream delay kicks in after 30 odd seconds. Then you'll get there. I see some movement there. So that's a pretty good day. We've had a good day so far. Hopefully it doesn't slow down. I'm hoping it don't. But we got £308 and we're at 535. So good day. Definitely a good day. So I actually managed to make a couple of more videos today. Well, I say a couple. There weren't a couple. I managed to make one more video. And that video is part of other videos. So I gotta make a couple more. And then when they're ready, we'll then be able to release that first video. Because before, I can't just release the video that I've already done. Because there's other parts to it. So, but yeah, I got plenty of videos to come. Don't worry, we still are going to be live streaming daily, but I need to make those videos, because the videos that I'm making, I feel like the videos get more success than the live streams. I feel like there's a lot more people that want to watch that, a lot more views and stuff, but the reason why I'm not too hooked into it too much is because even me fishing as live, some people do prefer to watch it live, so they can obviously chat with you. Some people are not really bothered about it, so it's kind of hard to break between the two. You know, when you're starting off on YouTube, I think videos is the best way. I honestly do. Doing live streams is not the best, and obviously I'm not saying that we've just started, but putting out good content videos that help people for certain games or for certain things does make a big difference. And that's how you do get a lot of views and a lot of people, more people to come into your live stream. I feel like that's the way it works. You make a good video. Like right now, somebody could be watching one of my videos on a tip or how to catch a certain fish in a certain lake or something like that. They could click that, and then at the end of that, it'll pop up saying that I'm live streaming right now. And then that might make them want to come over and say hi. It does work like that quite a lot, so you've got to make those good videos. And they are helpful as well, so. You're just wondering what I was doing. It's a DLC hat. Oh, okay. Error, how old are you? 22, nice. There you go, unique red drum, that's not bad. XP's pretty decent as well. Definitely more XP here than the other place. As I've mentioned many times, I do like Maku Lake, I really do. It doesn't seem like I've live streamed there as much as what I have other places, but I have made a lot of videos on that place. But the thing is, I'm not a massive fan on it. I love the way it looks. Other than that, there's not really much else to it. And that's probably why I haven't tried to catch a bigger fish than the 216 pound one that I've caught. That's probably why I haven't tried to catch bigger. I probably could if I kept fishing for them and nothing else, but it's just, there's so much more I could be doing. And there's so much more better content videos and live streams, entertaining things that I could be doing compared to that. Compared to fishing in there, I can, yeah, there's a lot more I can do. They use the. I still haven't got around to doing that actually. I was meant to do that. I did actually. To be honest, I did completely forget all about that. I did really forget about that. It's only because if I'm not live streaming, I'm trying to spend, like, today is the first day I've been out in, I don't even know how long. The air felt amazing. I haven't been outside for such a long time, and yeah, today was kind of more like a family type day today more than anything. And yeah, because I don't really go out, I'm obviously at my desk a lot of the time. I have spent a lot of time trying to make videos, and I know I could have done my YouTube banner. It takes me like 2 minutes to put it onto the application, and then apply it, resize it, drop it on there. It's not going to take me long to do, but it's just one of those things where I look at it. That 5-10 minutes that I spend making that could be that 5-10 minutes that I'm making a video, making a good edit, showing a tips and tricks video, showing a good live stream, you know. There's many different things I can do. And I know it sounds so silly because it's just 10 minutes of my time. It's not very much, but at the moment, when them new, like, I do have time for it, but not when there's new content to the games. When there's new content, I have to try and push out as many videos as fast as I possibly can. That's the only way I can do it. I've got to get them out there really quick. If I don't get them good videos out and showing hotspots in new lakes and showing new DLCs and showing all new stuff, if I don't do that fast, and then other people are going to go and watch other people do it before I do it, and then why are they then going to watch them and then come and watch me? They wouldn't. So it is a race against time. And it does sound silly. It does, but it actually is a race against time. There's a lot of different streamers that do actually play Fishing Planets, and it is their main game, and that's all they play. So yeah, I do have to push that content, DLC updates, new lakes, boats, rods, making videos of showing hotspots, catching new fish, showing best rods and whatever. I have to push that content as fast as I can. If I don't push it as fast as I can, no one's not going to be interested. I can push out a video, and by the end of the day, within less than 12 hours, I can get anything from 100 to 200 views. That's not bad. I think that's pretty good. Like, I don't have millions and billions of subscribers, but I think that's good content. That tells me the content that I'm making is helpful, showing new maps and new fish. That I'm obviously making good content. If I weren't making good content, I wouldn't get above 100 views in 12 hours. I remember when I very first started, in 12 days I wouldn't even get 100 views. In 12 days I wouldn't get 100 views, whereas if now I put out a video and I can get anything from 100, 200, even 300, close to 300 sometimes, within the first hour, within the first 12 hours, and I think that's pretty good. That tells me that the content videos that I do definitely help. It definitely does. And the game is so much more enjoyable when you know what you're doing. If you're trying to catch a fish and you have no idea how to catch that fish, or no idea where or what bait, and yet I'm making those videos, and it makes your game more fun, you know, it's good. When my dad first started playing, he used to do the same as me. We did exactly the same thing, both of us. We would sit here like this, stand here, real time, we'd sit here for nearly an hour waiting for one of these rods to go off. That's insane. We both did that. And that's again because we didn't understand the game. We didn't understand the way it works. We just didn't understand the way it works. So it was a rough start. But look at now he does the same as me. If he has to wait more than 10 minutes real time, he has to wait more than 10 minutes real time to catch a fish. That's it. Yeah, pick his rods up, reel them in, and yeah, reset them back out. That's the way he does it. You can get me more subscribers. How are you gonna do that? How are you gonna do that? My one video has 160 views. Yeah, that's good. That's good, man. See, I'm not. Whenever it did very first start YouTube, I was a little bit. I wanted to get them subscribers quick. I wanted to get views quick. I was really obsessed, and that's the only word I can think of. I was really obsessed of the number count. How many subscribers, how many people watched it, how long they watched it. I was always looking at the analytics to see how long people was watching videos. Just like now the only thing I do look at every now and again, maybe I might look at it once every week or so. I look at my analytics and it shows me that 86.4% of people who watch my videos are not subscribed, and yet the rest who do watch are from subscribers. So over 80% of people that watch my videos are not even subscribed to my channel. If them 80% was, I would have an insane amount of subscribers. And again, it does make me think to myself, why do they not subscribe? You go to the next day now. Yeah, I do think to myself sometimes, like, yeah, it does make me think, what am I doing wrong? Like, why are they not subscribing? I'm showing good content. I'm showing tips and tricks. I'm showing new DLCs. I'm showing new rods and stuff. But the answer is, there is no answer. Some people just don't. And I was really obsessed about number counts and stuff. But now I don't really bother. Now it's all I do is I do it for fun. That's it. Well, in the beginning it wasn't really for fun. In the beginning it was more, as I say, it was more of a number thing. I wanted to see those numbers. Whereas if now I just make a video, I could spend 2 hours on it and it'd get 10 views. I could make a video that takes me 2 minutes and I could get 1,000 views, you know? It's just the way it is. It's the way it goes. I wouldn't really worry about number counts so much. And it's easy to say that when you've got more subscribers than someone else. You know, it's easy for me to say that. You say you got 25 subs and yeah, I got 3K. So it's easy for me to say that. But then it's easy also for someone else who's got 3 million to say the same thing. I wouldn't worry about numbers. Got 3 million, I wouldn't worry about numbers. But yeah. If people were going to subscribe, I probably would want them more to do it. Oh, there you go, we got hooked up. I probably would want them more to do it because, not just because I asked them to, but more because I would like it to be where they find it interesting. As again, Judy, yeah, like they subscribe because the video that I made helped them. Showing a new DLC made their mind up of whether they're going to buy this game DLC or I don't know, they're trying to catch a fish, they can't catch that fish. Or all the missions, like they got so many different missions on Fishing Planet. And the videos that we've made on the videos helping people catch those fish. Again, I'd rather someone subscribe to the channel because I helped them out in some sort of way rather than just because I say subscribe to the channel. I would prefer it to be for a good reason, that they've done it because they like watching my content. They like watching. I don't mind whether they prefer live streams or just videos or both. Like, it makes no difference. But if they get some useful tips and it makes their gaming experience better, and then I've accomplished my mission for that day. That's kind of the way I look at it. That's the way I do it. Yeah. But it's good that people come back because I've made them good videos. I've helped somebody. It's good when you can, like, every now and again I randomly get that random person that comes in and says, I've just watched your video and it really helped me out. I subscribed to your channel and I noticed that you was live streaming, so I thought I'd come over and say hello. And that's awesome when people say that, man. I really do like that. So let's have a look, see what Dad's been catching. Let's have a look, see what Era's been catching. Alright, so we started off there. So his biggest, I think it was, his biggest tarpon was £120, I think it was. So If he gets anything bigger, I can imagine his reaction. I can imagine what his reaction would be like for sure. Okay, so we had a common snook and unique snook there as well. Common snook as well. He's standing there. When he's just standing like there like that, makes me think that I know what he's doing. Okay, no, he's casting his rod. I was going to say, I think he's got to go make some tea. He loves tea. He drinks so much tea. It's not a bad thing. I do like tea myself. Me and him, if we're in the same room for about, I don't know, we had the day, we'd just sit there on his PC, taking it in turns, fishing on his game. And we would, cup of tea after cup of tea. I don't even know how many cups of teas I'd drink at his house, but we'd drink a lot. And I'd go to the toilet about 1,000,000 times because I drank so much tea. and then yeah, but next thing I know, I got there at 11 in the morning. It was like 4 in the evening. Just because we'd just been sitting there drinking tea, playing this game, chatting, messing around. I do have a bit of stream delay, Judy, just to mention. I don't know if you know that, but I did mess up with the browser. I can't live stream anymore from Opera. I had to get a new Google browser. So if I don't reply straight away, I do apologise. It is a stream delay. The stream delay will not be there tomorrow. I've downloaded Google Chrome, so I'm going to be using that. So yeah, if I don't reply, if anybody puts a message, I don't reply straight away. I do have a stream delay. Apologies for that. But yeah, as you were saying, you lost a largemouth bass in real life. Oh, yeah, that's never a good one. 12-pound line. My uncle, he goes fishing, and he catches some big bass, and the line he uses is crazy. He uses some really thin line. I don't know what he uses. I think it's like an 10-pound line. Yeah, he likes using really thin line and a really thin rod. He loves playing with the fish rather than just trying to hook it up and reel it in. It snapped it. Oh dang. Oh no, I've reeled in too fast. Okay. Is that? Okay, no, nobody saw that. Oh wow, what is even happening right now? What am I doing? Oh my gosh, what's going on? Your biggest fish is a bull shark. Wow, man. A bull shark, which my dad helped me catch, which I miss doing with him. Does your dad not fish with you anymore now then? Because, oh, okay, because things happen, fair enough. Alright, don't say too much, man. You don't have to say anything too personal. A bull shark, what bait? Search the shark up. I've heard of a bull shark before. It's been a bait, nice. They are very strong. I think I might call it for this day. I might jump to the next day now. We ain't done too bad. We've had pretty good run. 626 pounds on it at 6:43. That's decent. It's gonna pull out the fireworks. Why doesn't it let me use the fireworks? Because it's not an event. This is an event. We are here fishing with subscribers. And my dad, look, my dad's here. This is an event. I think there's a good enough reason to use it, but it won't let me. It says I can't set it up here, but there's no point in me going to somewhere else. It don't work. I don't know when the event is. It always says that. I can't use them until the event. I don't know why. It's going to do it again. Wow. Beautiful. Thank you for that game. Very nice. That was the last time you went fishing with your dad and you really stored that memory. Again, man. Something like that, you know, last time I went fishing with my dad, I must have been... I'm 33 now. Let's keep that a little quiet. Yeah, I'm 33 now, and I think the last time I went fishing with my dad was probably... really got to think about this now. Use sardines, but 5 on a hook. What happened to him? Not going fishing with you. If he doesn't want to say what happened, Judy, you gotta respect that. It could be personal. I think I must have been about 13 or 14. I know it was a very long time ago. In real life, that obviously we fished together quite a lot on Fishing Planet, but I mean, like, Yeah, fishing with my dad in real life. I must have been about 13 or 14. That was the last time we went fishing. That was lake fishing. That was a very, very long time ago. I have been fishing since then, sea fishing, with friends and by myself and stuff. But yeah, actual fishing with my dad, I was probably about 13 or 14. So a very, very, very long time ago. And I still remember it very, very clear. I remember it very, very clear because it was, you know, father and son moment. Them moments you'll hold on for the rest of your life, you know. And it is literally like that. I'm not even, there's no exaggeration. I was meant to change next day. Oh, wow. Okay. I still haven't replaced my headphones, so the wire's still short. Yeah, it was a long time ago. But I remember it like it was yesterday. It's so clear to me. Because it was something that I really liked, something that he really liked. We both really enjoyed it. Yeah, it was awesome. No, something bad happened, really bad. It's okay, boss. You don't need to say anything, man. It's all good. Your dad's biggest fish was a redfin cat. Nice, man. That's nice. You lost two of your cousins. Yeah. Getting older, as much as it's good, because you do get a little wiser, it's also it's not that good because you do lose people as you get older, unfortunately. It's part of life. It's never a good thing. Never a good thing. He's not doing too bad. Look at that. He's actually doing alright. He's catching, look at that. He's caught the last 4 fish. I see his name there quite a bit as well. He's not doing too bad. He's on a roll right now. Look at that. He's got another one in. He's on a roll. Yes, go dad. He's on a roll. Awesome. Yeah, it's good getting older. What am I doing? Oh my gosh. It's good getting older, but the stuff that comes with getting older, not so good. I repaired all my rods as well. Well, not all of them, some of them. I did repair them. I did repair my net as well. And from the live stream from yesterday till today, I think it was like 137,000 cash to repair all my stuff. We got 641,000 cash now. But yeah, I did have over 700,000 and close to the 8,000. But it was expensive to repair my stuff. It really was. So that's a little bit of a pain. But that's not bad though. 13,500 XP there. 33,000 cash. Pretty good. Sunny and cloudy day, so it might not be as fast, but as long as we are still catching this, all right. We'll check it out. We'll see how it goes. We'll run it and see what happens. Well, that was pretty good. 5 o'clock, 5:01, and we got a hit. Spent 2,000 repairing your rods. Yeah, it's not too bad when you're a lower level, but when you got the better net and you got the good rods, it's really expensive, man. You always got to make sure you got money. If you ain't got money and you can't repair your net or your rods or something, especially your net, if you can't repair your net, then yeah, not. I don't know what to say. It's not good. If you can't repair your net, I don't know what you would do. I thought about it a couple of times. Like, I have been at that stage where I got the durability of my net down to 4%, and I was very, very nervous. But I had to keep using it because I couldn't. I didn't have the money to repair it. So. Your mum don't want you to be a teenager. Some parents want their kids to grow up quicker. Some people want their parents to remain the same age or be younger again. That's the way some parents are. With me, it doesn't really Like, I wouldn't say I want my kids to grow up faster, because if they do, that's going to make me get older faster, so... Yeah, time goes by real quick, though. Especially when you get older. When you get older, time flies. Really does go quick. When you're younger, you want to be older. Then when you're older, you want to be younger. You can't win. You can't win, believe me. The Nero rod used to be... The Nero rod at one point used to be the really, really good rod. But it's not a bad rod. It's not a bad rod. Obviously, it wouldn't be good in a lake like this. But yeah, a Nero rod's pretty decent. You're good at hunting? What kind of things do you hunt? You got a massive flathead cat. And then it broke my rod in 5 seconds. Well, if you're a high enough level, a really good rod is the bottom sniper. If you're a high enough level for that. Bottom sniper's awesome. You hunt a lot here in Africa. What do you hunt there? I've obviously never left the UK, so I don't know what really any other places like, other than like watching things on YouTube or videos or films or something like that. But I got to admit, Africa does look like a very beautiful place. It really does. Not that I've ever been there. As I say, I've never left the UK, but it really does look like a very, very nice place. It really does. I don't know if I could do the heat though. That's the only problem. Like, some people say they couldn't live in the UK because of how cold it is, and the UK is quite a cold place. But I don't know, when you live somewhere, your body kind of adapts and you get used to being like that. For me, a comfortable type of weather would be anything from 15 Celsius to around about 5. I'm okay with. Anything lower than 5 does get a little chilly, so you got to put extra layers of clothing on. If it gets anything above 20 Celsius, so then I don't like that. I'm not a big fan of heat, to be honest. Even though I love the look of seeing like Africa and other very, very sunny places, it is really nice to look at. I don't know how well I'd cope with that. I definitely prefer I would prefer to be in a really cold place than a hot place. But just because I would prefer that doesn't mean I wouldn't want to go to a hot place. Yeah, I would. Yeah. I guess everywhere though, all over the world, the sun, the heat and stuff, and how cold it is, it's different in different places. So it would make a big difference. You hunt hogs, whitetail, fox, duck, goose, and coyote. Come over, we have a nationwide lockdown, and I hunt a lot. Alligators. You hunt alligators. Dangerous thing, man. I don't think I would want to try it. You're a brave man. I don't think I'd want to try doing that. Yeah, Mum don't like it when you bring it. I remember when I was a kid and I lived with my mum and dad as a kid. And my dad used to catch fish. Like, he's done fishing my whole life ever since I've been born. I've known him to be a fisherman. Real life and gaming. More real life probably than gaming, but at the moment, because the coronavirus and lockdown and stuff, probably more Fishing Planet. But yeah, he's always been a fisherman. And I remember once, this was when I was really young. But again, it's one of those memories that stick to my mind, and you know, it's kind of like a father and son funny moment that you don't forget. And he went fishing. I don't know what time he left, but anyway, oh, that's a good size tarpon. Yeah, so he went fishing one night, and he went night fishing, and he caught some flounder. He brought the flounder home, because obviously to eat, and he put it in a bowl, or was it in a bowl? No, it wasn't in a bowl. He put it in a sink. He put it in the sink and went to bed, because he didn't get home until like early hours in the morning, because obviously he's doing night fishing. I don't know what, I don't know, maybe like 5, 6 in the morning he come home. It was still kind of dark because it was winter time, so he come home, he went straight to bed, and let me move out of his way. Yeah, so he come home, he went to bed and went to sleep. Oh wow, that's his biggest unique. Look at that. I can imagine how excited he was with that. Look at that, he just put it in the net. Away you go in the net. 127 pound. It's all right. It's no big deal. Only your biggest fish just bang straight in the net. Wow, awesome, nice one. That's his biggest fish now. So yeah, as we were saying, he went to bed, he went to sleep, and I was asleep, and I woke up to this very, very loud, very loud. Oh, there you go. He's got another unique after unique. Look at that. Go dad, back to back unique, one after the other. I bet he's liking this place now. So I heard this big loud shouting noise, like screaming and shouting at the same time, and I'm thinking, what's going on? Like, obviously I was asleep, and I just woken up and hearing all this shouting and stuff. Again, my dad, he was asleep because he's just finished fishing, and we was all kind of like confused, like what's going on. So he's got up, he's come downstairs, and I've woken up. I've quickly run down the stairs as well and see like what's happening. And my mum weren't happy. She was. He might actually remember this, but she was not happy. The flatfish can last. Flounder can last a long time out of water. It's they can, like, same as a crab. They can last quite a long time without water, and. Yeah, because he left it out of water for a little while. Then he come back home, just threw it in the. It was in the sink. It went in a bowl. He threw it in the sink, filled the sink up with some water, left it, went to sleep. And yeah, she woke up, and in the morning she went down there. She saw this fish in the sink, in her sink that she uses on a daily basis. And there you go. He does remember it. And the fish was still alive. And it was moving around in the sink. Oh my god, she absolutely went bonkers. I will never forget that. Again, that was when I was really, really young. Like, I don't know how old I was. I could have been maybe 10-ish, something like that. I was really young. But again, it's something that it stuck in my mind, and it will never leave my mind. That's something that will live with me forever. You know, 23 years ago. That was a long time ago. 23 years ago, and yet I still can remember it very, very clear, because the reaction of my mum was very, very funny. And, you know, my dad was like, you know, calm down, it's just a fish. And she's like, just a fish. And there was some bad language there. I can't repeat it. But, yeah, it was a funny moment. It was a good thing. It's something that I would never forget. In the end, my dad just picked it up, took it out the sink, and he put it in the bucket. And she told him to put it outside. She was absolutely. I don't know how long she was angry at him when I weren't around, but she was angry at him. She had a fit. She did. She was. I'm glad that you do remember that. Me saying that. I'm glad you do, because that was such a funny moment. Again, it was like 23 years ago. You know, that's a long, long time, and yet I remember it so clear, because it was just one of those funny things that happen in your life that you can't forget that. It was so funny. It was awesome. You're hungry? Don't get me thinking about food, man. Don't get me thinking about food. It's not a good idea. I'll end up eating. Don't talk about food. what you're hungry for. What do you guys like eat as a snack? What, like someone like you, Boss Gamer, as you're from America, Africa, what did I say? America, Africa. Like, what do you guys eat for snacks? If you want to quickly eat something real quick, like from the UK, if we was gonna eat something as something quick, obviously we could make like a sandwich or something, but normally I would have something like a pot of noodles, a packet of noodles, or some peanuts or something like that. Maybe I eat cereal sometimes for a snack, and like I think cereal bars are a good thing, especially for someone like me who's obviously live streaming. Cereal bars are good. I can quickly crack them open, quickly eat them real fast. They give you a good little energy boost, and the good thing is they're not too unhealthy for you, so that's the good thing. But yeah, again, that was an awesome moment. I don't think my mum was happy about it. She was definitely angry. I think she probably would have given him, because obviously everybody knows their mum and dad quite well. I'm pretty sure she would have given him a lot of stick for that for a long time. You want to eat chips or cheese toast or chocolate and noodles? Okay, so you eat pretty much the same as what we had here in the UK then. So they're good. It's crazy that I can remember that though, so clear. Like obviously people do remember things, of course they do, but that is something that it's one of those things that I remember because it was, to her it was not funny, but to me I don't think there was, I could not stop laughing. Like I think she might have even told me to sort of go away, sort of thing. Yeah, I think she probably would have told me to go away or something. Like she would have said something for me to get out of her face. But yeah, funny times. Meat and vegetables. I think the main thing I like to eat, it's not good, it's definitely not good for you, but I do quite like to eat, I quite like eating rice. I actually like rice, like any type of rice. If there's rice, I'm there. I'm a massive fan of rice. It don't really matter what type of rice it is. It can be really cheap nasty rice, or it can be really good expensive rice. It makes no difference to me at all. Yeah, the rice, big fan of rice. With rice you can put so much stuff with it. I think I might have picked that up a little too early. That's alright, it's good. Almost 20. So you're fishing in, oh wow, that was beautiful. So you're fishing in Everglades at the minute, are you, Judy? This is drum. I think a black drum. Yeah, Judy's on PS4. I think this could, if it's not unique black drummer, then it is definitely going to be trophy, that's for sure. And I think I'm about to have some interest. I'm hoping that's going to be on my dad's rod, not on my rod. I'm hoping. Oh wow, okay, it's red drum. Honestly thought it was black drum. That's got to be unique then. Yeah, nice. £74. Not massive, but the XP is really good though. The XP and the cash, 4,200 cash, that's pretty decent. You are for bass. Have you, I don't know, depending on your rod, but have you tried catching any of the red drum yet? Catching any red drum in there or any tarpon? You can catch some red drum in there and tarpon, that's a good XP grind. You eat meat for 1 month and veggies for 2 months. That's a good type of balance, man. That's a good balance, yeah. That's good balance. I know someone who only eats meat once a year, and they only eat chicken. They only eat chicken, and they only have it Christmas Day. That's it. I'm not gonna say their name because they might not want me to, but they know who they are. I'm not gonna say any names because they know who they are, and they might not want me to say that. But they eat chicken on Christmas Day. That's the only meat they would ever eat. They eat no other type of meat. They only eat chicken on Christmas Day, and for the rest of it, they have vegetables. Like, everything is vegetables. And I'm not even exaggerating. Every day is a different type of veg they eat. That's crazy. The exercise bubbles, yeah, I work out. I don't work out as much as I should, because obviously I'm busy streaming and stuff, but I do work out. Sometimes I go for runs. Sometimes I go for rides. Every now and again, not very often. I have got weights, but I try not to use too much weights, because I feel like that lifting weights is just going to make me too bulky, and I don't like that. I like to be able to see, like, when there's different ways to get fit. Some people like to be big and bulky, whereas I do like that, but I don't like the bulky too much. I'd rather be more. When you're big and bulky, you can't be quick. You're not fast. You can't be quick. There's no one who is big who can be fast. It's impossible. And I know that. I know this guy. Again, I can't say names, but I know this guy. He's like 6'4". He is a lot more wider than me, and I mean, he is. One of his arms are like bigger than my head, and I'm not exaggerating. He's done weightlifting since he was a kid, and he's now like 51. Is he 51? 49? 51? I don't know. Like nearly 50, or he is 50. And yeah, he has got some big muscles for sure. But if I had a race against him, he don't stand a chance. He can't run. He can't run because he's too big. He actually physically, I've even said to him, why can't you run properly? He can't run. He cannot run because he's too big. He's so muscly. He's just not able to run. It hurts when he runs. Whereas if, as I say, there is different ways to exercise. With me, I would rather be not so big and rather be more agile, more quick off the mark if I needed to be. Like, there's not a reason why I ever need to run in my life, but you know, one day that could save my life where I do need to run fast. So that's always been, yeah, every time I've worked out, I kind of do it trying to have better stamina more than anything. Like, stamina to me is a very important thing. Other than that, like, getting big muscles, I'm not interested. Stamina is a thing. Stamina is definitely the way I like to be anyway. Again, everyone's different, that's just me. So do you work out yourself, do you? Boss gamer, you work out? You got a lot of leg muscle. My leg muscle is awesome, man. My leg muscle is quite bulky, and again, that is because I do ride, but I do also run. I don't run as much. Going back a few years, maybe like 2 years ago. Yeah, probably about 2 years ago, I used to run a lot. Like, I got really slim, like proper skinny, and I didn't like it. I was quite a big guy at first, but then I did so much running, and I went really skinny, and like, I don't want to be really skinny, and I don't really want to be really big either. I kind of just want it, just, you know, kind of like that. I just want to be just kind of flat. That's it, really. Just pretty much flat. I'm happy with that. I don't mind having pec muscle, like having that. I've got some pec muscle. That's fine. I don't mind stomach muscle. Again, that's fine. But I don't want too much shoulder muscle, neck muscle, or I don't want too much arm muscle going on. I do want to be quick. I want stamina. You do. Yeah, baseball. Baseball you can throw for a long time. There's many ways to it. Like for some streamers, it is hard to obviously to exercise, but the way that I've always done it is I work out before I stream, and then if I do that, it makes me, when I sit down for hours, I don't feel so bad then. Like if I was gonna do a stream for maybe 4 or 5 hours, and then after workout, I would feel kind of like I couldn't really be bothered to do it, and sometimes I did miss it. So if I just work out before I stream, I know that it's then done. I can work out, take a shower, get out, set up a stream, away I go. And then when I'm sitting down for a long time, it's not so bad. But if I haven't worked out and I sit down, it don't feel good. Especially when I'm sitting down for a long time. 90% of your life is sitting down. Yeah, it's definitely good to get a bit of movement and working out. The other thing is that makes it a little bit harder for me is, obviously I'm streaming, I'm making edits, I'm sitting down in the chair working, and if I go out, I've got a motorbike, so I'm driving a motorbike, and if I'm not driving the motorbike, and then I'm using electric scooter as well, so it's not good because I got different means of getting around. So to work out, I have to force myself to work out no matter what. SB, how's it going, man? Welcome to the stream. But at the same time, getting fat by making videos for my channel. Yeah. Yeah. A lot of streamers, as I say, I feel like it is hard for a lot of people who do stream a lot. It is kind of hard for them to lose weight, especially if they don't have the hardest part is probably routine. You get yourself into a routine, it's easy, you know. That's when it is easy. If you do the same thing every day, keep yourself in a routine. You wake up, you have something to eat, and get yourself motivated to work out. Work out for an hour or two. Well, maybe not 2. That's probably a little too much. You don't want to overdo it. But yeah, work out for at least about an hour-ish. Then have a shower. And then get streaming. It kind of gets you into a routine where you keep doing the same thing over and over, and you get, yeah. And then it doesn't feel like it's a drag. You kind of enjoy it. It feels good. 65-pound tarpon, nice. Cruise Claps, how's it going, man? Welcome to the stream. Which one's going? This one? Oh, look at that. Dad's catching some bonefish there. We'll have a look in a minute, see which other fish he's caught, because I know it does come up there on the side, but we'll have a look, see how he's doing. Looks like he's doing good though. It's raining. It's okay here. It's not raining. It's actually, it's been really nice today. I'm really happy that I did go out today, because as I say, I haven't been out for a long time, and after not going out for a long time and then going out, that was good. It was nice to get some fresh air and see my dad after a long time. That was awesome. And yeah, it was really hot today. It was really nice, really nice weather today. It looked really nice. I feel like my screen's a little bit off. Let me do that. See if that's a little better. I'm gonna have to wait for the stream delay. I hate having stream delay. I'm not gonna have that tomorrow. I'm gonna have to little mess around as well now to with the, what is it? Google Chrome. Yeah. What do you guys think? What's better? What do you guys use? Do you use Internet Explorer? Do you use Google Chrome? Do you use Firefox? Like what do you guys use? There you go, that's better. My camera looks a bit better. Seemed like I was a little bit too much over this way. Now I'm more in the center. That's a little bit better. I can't really answer stuff like that or say stuff like that whilst live streaming, boss. Unfortunately, I can't say stuff like that. I don't want to say too much. I can defend myself for sure. That's all I'm gonna say. I can definitely defend myself. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm not gonna say any more than that. I like to try and keep it family friendly. Don't ever forget that, please, man. But you use Chrome. You use Chrome as well, Judy. Okay. Maybe Chrome was the right way for me to go then. I want my music stopped randomly there. Look at that. What an absolute trooper. What an absolute trooper. That's the only thing I can say. Look at that. We are at 10:42 p.m. my time. Getting close towards 11 p.m. at night, and we got Dad here fishing. That's awesome. That's awesome. I know you didn't mean any harm. That's cool. I was just letting you know. I know you didn't mean any harm, man. You're all good. Yeah, that's insane. 11:15 at night. Fishing Planet with my dad. Look at that. He has actually stayed up really late before playing this game. Like he's told me that he's been playing 1, 2 o'clock in the morning sometimes, and sometimes like he's always been a really early person for waking up. He's been like that ever since I was a kid. He's always woke up early, and yeah, he'll wake up at 4 a.m. sometimes. Normally 5, 6 a.m. That's normally his time. He'll wake up and he'll get up. First things first is he'll hit the power button on his PC. Second thing he'll do is hit the power button on the kettle. and then he'll start gaming away. 5 a.m. in the morning playing Fishing Planet. What an absolute legend. Use Firefox. Chrome is spyware. Can I live stream off Firefox though? Can I do that? Like if I go onto YouTube, if I click on to go onto YouTube, does it give me the option to live there though? Because on my Opera browser it doesn't. It's such a shame as well because I've used Opera for years and I know it is a very old browser. Some people might not have even ever heard of it because it's that old, but I don't know. Just something that I saw once before and I kind of got used to the way the layout is and all of that kind of stuff. Wish your family would play with you, but you guys are my other family. That's it, man. We're all family here. We are. Everyone who's here is always here. We're all like a big family, man. Might not technically be blood, but sometimes family's more important, you know. I know obviously family is a blood thing, but blood doesn't always mean everything, believe me, man. It really doesn't. Blood's not always the most important thing for sure. It really ain't. Yeah. We got Dad here. Even good old Era here. Even Era's kind of like a brother. He's always here, man. Anytime, if my dad's not fishing with us and we don't have any other subscribers here, Era's always on the grind, man. He's always on the grind. He's always fishing late, and even when he's had really late nights on the grind, he's here and he still comes and fishes with us. So that's awesome. It really is. It's good. When I was fishing in the Maku Lake, showing the hot spots and new stuff and all of that, he was here in Blue Crab Island grinding it out. That's why now he's level 60 and I'm still level 58, I think. Am I level 58? Yeah, I'm still level 58. And that's because I keep going back. You guys want to keep seeing the new lake, and obviously me keep showing that. It's taken me so long to level up because the XP just yeah, it's not very good. So What, Firefox will allow me to live stream? Will it? Let's leave that like that for a minute, as I don't have any interest for a second. If you're ever going to live stream or anything like that, boss, always make sure you use a wire, LAN cable, otherwise the connection could drop at any time, and that's never a good thing. You don't want that. You want a very good connection. Wow, that's so bright. Okay, I'm going to download Firefox as well, and then I'm going to try between the two. See which one I prefer. I probably would prefer Firefox maybe, because I think that's probably what I've used more, I think. I'm pretty sure I used to have that. Before I used to have... Oh no, I didn't do that. Nobody saw that. Oh wow, what... Oh, okay. That's a little embarrassing. Okay. There we go. Yeah, I don't know why my screen is so bright. It's like... It's really in my face right now. Okay, now hopefully, because I'm trying to do something, I'm not going to get downtime for a moment. I don't need much downtime, just a minute or two. Okay, let's click download. There you go, downloading. Yeah, I'm going to try, I try the Firefox and I try the Google. I see which one I like between the two, and whatever I like best, and then that's what I will end up using, I think. But let's open that. Let's finish downloading. There we go. Okay, let's take that off there. Just because I don't want anything else popping up. Restore default settings and remove old add-ons. Okay, why not? Let's go to update. How do I live stream from Chrome? Well, it's what I normally do is I use Streamlabs OBS. So from Streamlabs OBS, I set up Streamlabs OBS, and let's bring this over here for a moment. Okay, let me just exit off of that. I can do that in a bit. So yeah, it's what I do is I will stream from... I stream from OBS, Streamlabs OBS, and I connect that to... First, before I start that, I normally click Go Live on my... Normally I would use it on the Opera. But if not, now me using Chrome, I will click on the Go Live button, and it will say, now add my application software that I want to use. And then after I've named the title, put my thumbnail and all of that kind of stuff, I then from then I will then open up the Streamlabs OBS, go onto the event and put the event for the stream that I've created on the Chrome or Opera, whatever web browser. And I don't know, say for example I've titled this Fishing Planet Father and Son Blue Crab. So on Streamlabs OBS, I will click on create an event, and it will come up showing me that I've created an event called Father and Son Fishing Planet Father and Son Blue Crab. And then I click that, and then click go live, and then that will then throw that into my web browser for me to read my chat off the web browser. I can read the chat technically off of my Streamlabs OBS, but if I only use the Streamlabs OBS and I don't use a browser, I can't get rid of the delay. That's why I now have a delay right now, because right now I'm actually using just right now it is open in my browser, but it's actually running through just Streamlabs. And on Streamlabs, I don't know why, but it won't give me the option. It does give me the option to change the latency, stream delay. It comes up saying stream delay, but when I click on it, it won't let me change the delay. It says delay duration 0 seconds enabled, and if I unenable it, makes no difference. Like, I don't know how. There is got to be something somewhere in Streamlabs to change it, but it doesn't give me the option. I can't find it, so I just run it through a browser. Again, it's not something you have to do. It's just something that I do, so that way I get rid of the delay by running it through a browser. Why is my hand stuck? It's in a box. You tried to live stream with Streamlabs on your phone, but it wouldn't work. Yeah, I remember you saying before, actually. I remember you saying before that you had it on your phone. I've never downloaded it for my phone. I probably could now, because I got a good phone now, so I probably could. See what it's like. It's in a box. See, if I go into my browser, it then asks me what type of latency do I want. Do I want normal, ultra latency, or what is the other option? Normal, low, or ultra low latency. So if I put it on ultra low latency, when you guys message, I can reply pretty much instantly to you. But at the moment it's on normal, and it will not allow me to change it because I've set it up running through the Streamlabs OBS. So it runs now through the OBS. That's the way it does it. It will not let me change it. And when I go to Streamlabs OBS, I click on the settings and I go to advanced. Is it under advanced? Yeah, I go to advanced and it says stream delay. I've got it enabled. Duration 0 seconds. There's a lot more delay than 0 seconds, I can assure you guys. So yeah, I don't know why. I don't know. There must be something that I'm not quite doing right. Hawaiian media pad. What's that? Is that kind of like a is it kind of like an iPad type thing, you mean? You're off to sleep? Alright, man. Thank you, Dad. Thanks for coming to fish with us. Just me and you now, Era. Dad needs to get off to bed. He's done well. He's fished with us for a little while. I'm glad that he managed to catch some bigger fish today. His biggest fish, so that's good. If you want to pick up your rod stand and get a little bit closer, man, by all means, go ahead. I'm not going to bother to change the title of the stream. I'm going to leave it as Dad Fishing, just because it was like that from the beginning. So that's the way we'll leave it. What power is better on? Poles or ultra or light? What power? What? What? You lost me. What power is better? We're going to have them all run now. That's not bad. At 6 o'clock, £400 the net. That's pretty decent. I know that other rod's going. I can't reel speed any quicker than what I am. That was a big fish. I'm not going to be able to show you this too long because I've got to grab the other one. What other phone do you guys have? I want to see what everybody else is using. It's like, oh, okay, like a type, yeah, like a small tablet. Okay, I was thinking it was something like that. The Hawaiian phones are normally kind of like that, aren't they? They are pretty good. I've had quite a few of those over the years. The only reason why I go with iPhones is because Because my other half don't like me having Android. That's it. I don't care what phone I have, to be honest. Like, the only reason why I ended up getting the 11 today, the iPhone 11, the only reason why I got that was generally because my iPhone 6, I don't even know how long I've had that. Definitely years. I've had it years. The iPhone 6. Yeah, I don't even know. I've had it a long time. Yeah, my battery weren't very good. I had to keep charging it too much, so a new phone was definitely needed. What pole are you using? I have no idea what you mean by pole. If you are meaning what rod am I using, and then I'm using a heavy chaser. Otherwise, when you say what pole, I have no idea, man. But it's a heavy chaser rod. The reel is an XL 4000. I'll show you there. You can always pause it if you want to see what kind of setup I've got. You could always pause it and copy it if you really wanted to. I would say the 5000 XL 5000 reel does definitely work absolutely 100% perfect with this rod, and the 4000 probably works 98%. 98% for this rod, and the XL reel, XL spinner 5000 works 100%. If you're a high enough level, then the XL, oh no, don't do that. If you're high enough level, the XL reel 5000 would probably be your best bet, but if you're not a high enough level, that was beautiful. Gotta love it when it does that. If you're not a high enough level, go for the 4000. That's why I got the 4000, because I wasn't a high enough level at first to get the 5. Like my dad, before my dad come fishing in here. Oh, nice one. Red drum. Good work, man. Yeah, my dad, he's not a high enough level to get the XL spinner 5000, so he ended up getting the same one as I got. He was like, well, you got the XL 4000 spinner reel, and it works for you, so it worked for me. And yeah, he bought 4 of them. And he put them on the heavy chasers. The XL reels 4000 are definitely good, but when I get more money, I probably will upgrade, because I know one of these are the 5000 and the other 3 of these rods are the XL 4000, so I will definitely buy the 5000s as well. Just my way. Again, there could be other ways, other different reels that work pretty good with the heavy chaser, but that's just the way I've got it set up. That's the way it works. It works good. I can max out the reel, can max it out, and it doesn't put any damage on the reel, don't put any damage on the rod nor the line. So that's just the way I have it set up. Works really good. You had an iPhone 4. I remember starting off with the iPhone 3GS. It was the 3, then 3GS, I think it was, or something like. Yeah, was it that way? I'm sure it was that way. I had the 3, I had the 4, and somewhere around here, which is actually in really, really good condition. It's in a case. Let me take the case off. And here I have the iPhone 5 in slate grey, and there is literally no scratches on it. It's in absolute perfect condition. There's not one scratch on it at all. That's the iPhone 5. I had that for, oh, wow, I don't know. I had that for a long time, and then I ended up getting the iPhone 6, and I had that for a good long time, and the battery now, I was thinking about going back to the iPhone 5, and I was just like, man, you know, I gotta get a new phone. It's been too long. I didn't want to buy it because it was it was expensive, but I don't have a choice. I need at least battery. I don't really play games on my phone really, or I use it for sometimes for listening to music, but other than that, I only use my phone for like calls and texts. That's the main thing. I'm not really a massive fan on having the newest phone. When it comes to electrics, it's like PC and buying new consoles. PCs and new consoles, that's my kind of thing. You got the iPhone 9. I didn't think they made an iPhone 9. I thought it was the 8 and then it jumped to the 10, wasn't it? Did they make a 9? I never heard that they made a 9. Got a king size bed and you're 11. I got a king size bed. It's been a while. I've always had doubles. I always had doubles and I ended up getting a king size bed last year. You're using the XL 5000 maxed out. They're the best ones, man. The 4000 does do the job, definitely, but the 5000 is maxed out. You get that extra little bit more fight there. Kind of makes it that tiny little bit more easy. The 4000, as I say, does about 98%. Whereas if using the 5000, 100% on that rod. Yeah, it's comfortable. Mine too. Can you have my iPhone 5? How would I? If you wanted it, man, seriously, I could give it to you. But I don't know how would I do that. I could give it to you if you wanted it, but I don't know how I'd do that. Oh, have I got some interest on that spin rod, or was that on the bait one? It must have been on the bait rod. Yeah, I know you can update. You can update from 7 to a 10. It used to be free at one point, where you could update Windows 7 to a 10. It did used to be free. I did used to have Windows 7. Not on the PC I've got now, but on an old PC that I had. It used to be Windows 7, and when I decided to upgrade to Windows 10 was the time when they actually decided to stop letting it be free, and you have to actually pay then for Windows 10. So I ended up paying £100 for Windows 10 when I could have got it free. I could have got it free. We had 700,000 cash there. We did have, but them large minnows eat our bait, eat our cash. Not eat our bait. They can't eat our bait. They are our bait. All right, there we go. I think we're good. We're back on. Yeah. Yeah, £99 I paid for Windows 10. Crazy. The only good thing about it though, because it is a USB stick, I can just plug it in whenever I feel like, and away I go. And it works up to, I think, like 5 PCs that I've got it on, set up to. We could meet halfway. You take a flight, I take a flight, and I come give it to you, man. It's still free, is it? I don't know. When I looked for Windows 10, I couldn't find it. They told me that I had to buy it, so I ended up buying it. It cost me £99 for Windows 10. £99 I paid. You're running Linux? Does anybody got an Apple Mac? Does anybody use those? That was one thing I was actually thinking about getting. Before I got the PC I got now, I really wanted to get an Apple Mac PC, and I looked at the specs of that, and I looked at the specs of what I had in my mind of what I wanted to build as a PC, and my way of building the PC compared to a Mac seemed like it was a lot more powerful. And that's kind of strange to say because I've just bought a new iPhone, but I can't upgrade an iPhone myself. I can't upgrade an iPhone. A PC I can upgrade myself, but I can't upgrade unless I go to the shop and obviously buy one. I can't take it apart and upgrade it. I know how to do it with a PC. I can't do that with a phone. I can repair a phone, but I can't build a phone, if that makes sense. So I definitely, that's what definitely made me choose the PC that I've got now. I decided to, got a unique there, nice one error. Good job, man. Yeah, so that's what made me do it, really. To not go for an Apple PC and just build my own, because I thought if I build my own, it's going to be a lot more, I can make it a lot more to how I want it to be specifically. Whereas if I brought a PC, it would be what it'd be the way they give it to me. Catch you later, Judy. Thanks for coming in. Have a good one. You can download it for free. I did try in the past a few times and it said that I couldn't do it anymore. I know I probably could have done it maybe like through a torrent download or something like that. I probably could have done, but I don't really. When it comes to stuff like that, I'd rather it be, I know that it's properly like a proper original. And it's always kind of good in a way to have a USB stick of Windows installed or a disk, because if something ever did go wrong, the worst scenario is I could unplug my memory, my terabytes. I could unplug those, and then after just give my PC a good wipe, install Windows again from the beginning. I could easily do that. So, and then that way I'm not losing anything. I'm only just giving myself a new Windows, building it off, you know, kind of like a fresh start sort of thing. You built your PC yourself as well. That's good, man. I built a lot of PCs. That my daddy's PC wasn't the very good. It was kind of old and yeah, it wasn't the best. And I gave his PC a little bit of a makeover. I put some new wires in there, gave him a better CPU fan, tidied it up, bit of cable management because it was messy as hell. And I don't know why I didn't make a video on it. I could have done really. But anyway, and yeah, we put him in a new graphics card and stuff, and put in some more RAM for him as well. And yeah, it turned out a pretty decent PC. I built other PCs as well for my friends, and it is actually quite enjoyable. I gotta admit, I do actually like it. Not only I like it because it works, but that satisfaction that you get from that. There's some people out there have no idea, not even the first idea of how to build a PC, what wire goes where. Some people just have no clue. And I was like that one time. Everybody's there at one point where they have no idea what wire goes where, what you do with what, and it takes time. But my biggest, easiest tip, if you're ever going to build your PC yourself, the hardest part is probably doing the CPU, because it's a very expensive thing. Obviously, graphics cards are very expensive as well, but the CPU is probably the most nervous thing that I found on a PC. Other than that, the RAM just clicks in, graphics card just clicks in, RAM clicks out, graphics card clicks out. Fans just hold in by screws. Plug and play fans, you just put them in, sit the fans where you want, away you go. The flow's got to suck in from the front and out from the back, so it's like a complete flow, so your PC don't get overheated. And what else? Other than that, it is pretty much straightforward. It does sound like hard work, but it is pretty much straightforward because it is literally like plug and play. Everything is labeled nowadays. In the olden days when I used to mess around fixing PCs and stuff, nothing was labeled. You had to guess your way, and every now and again you would get a little ouch on your finger for sure. I remember those days. I don't know if you guys would, because you might not have been old enough for that, but some of you might know, yeah. Some of them old PCs never used to be labeled. They didn't say what wire went where, and every now and again you'd have to just put a wire on and you get a big spark and it would hurt. It really would. But now everything's labeled. There's no like connections that are actually open anymore. And when I say like connections being open, for example, I'm going to make an example real quick. So this wire here would be called FL. And this FL wire would fit front left speaker. So let's say FL, that's for your front left speaker. That wire would connect inside your PC to another place where it would be shaped at a certain way. It could be shaped as a triangle, a circle, or a square. And that would clip into there So it'd not only be the same shape, but this wire would say FL, and wherever it would plug into your motherboard or onto your power supply, that would say FL as well. You can't get that wrong. You can't get that wrong. It's impossible. You could, yeah, there's no way you could get it wrong. Absolutely no way. Even if you couldn't see the writing, you still couldn't get it wrong, because only one certain wire will only fit in one certain place because of the size of the plug that pushes into it. So you couldn't really get it wrong. It is quite straightforward. I'm not recommending you build your own PC if you've never done it before. Do study it a little bit for sure if you are going to, because it is very expensive, but if you get something wrong. But it is mainly plug and play. It really is. It's not as hard as you think. It's hard if you don't know what you're doing. I've said it to a few people sometimes. I've built my own PC and they're like, "Oh my god, you're so clever. What a smart person you are." And it's not smart. It's plug and play. Away you go. Easy. Using an i7-9700K. That's not bad. That's a pretty decent processor, man. That's pretty good. I got the... What do I have? Was the... Oh, this is a good one. I'm going to stick with this one. I'm hoping it was on this rod and not on the other one, because that one's running as well. Yeah, I think it is. Yeah, it is this one. Okay. Yeah, mine's i9-9700Ki, I think it is. I think so. I think it's that. Yeah. Really good processor. I gotta be honest, it's probably the best processor I have ever owned, for sure. In my opinion, it's definitely the best processor I've ever owned. This one could be good. £78. I was expecting it to be bigger than that. We have smashed through the XP though pretty good today. By fishing here, how long have we been streaming? Like, what, 2 hours is that? Nearly 2 hours 10, getting close to it. 2 hours 10 minutes. I think if I fished here real time, 3 to 4 hours at the very most. Depending on how many uniques, it could be 3 hours. If not many uniques, so then maybe it could be the 3 hour mark. If not, yeah. A lot of uniques, probably 3 hours. If not many uniques, within 4 hours I could level up. That's pretty good. That's fast. That was awesome. I got my dad on though. That was really good. I think I made his day, because when I turned up at his house, and when I got to his house, he wasn't there. He was out. My brother was there, but he was out, and he said, "Dad'll be back in a moment. He's gone to the shop to go get some milk for his tea, so he'll be back." And he turned up. I think he was quite surprised to see me there. As I say, I haven't seen him for a long time. It felt so long. Going from seeing him a couple of times a week to only seeing him, not seeing him for like it's got to be at least 2 months. It might have been 3 months that I didn't see him in real life, and yeah, it feels like so long. It really does. I didn't want to go to his house because obviously I haven't been out, the quarantine stuff. I wanted to stay at home and, you know, not end up catching it and spreading it to other people and stuff. And not just that, but his chest is not very good. Like, it's not really bad. Like, he you know, he can walk around perfectly fine. He can go out by himself and all of that kind of stuff. But his chest, yeah, he does have a few problems with his chest sometimes, and that's why I haven't been to his house, because I thought, well, I don't want to end up catching any germs, and then I go to his house and he ends up getting it. I don't want that to be a problem for him. So I haven't seen him for a while. I'm gonna pop over and see him again tomorrow, just because it was really good to see him. Definitely make time for family. Everybody should. Definitely make time for family. I don't have a mum anymore. She's not around anymore. But you know, my dad is. He's still around. So Gotta make time for him for sure. The time it is for me right now is 11:16, so you might as well say 11:15, quarter past. 11:50, that's PM at night. I know I do normally stream early morning. Normally I would stream like 7 AM. But I started changing the stream time around a little bit just to, so it gives other people a chance to come into the stream as well. I know at certain times, I think morning is probably the main time when I get more viewers than anything else, but I don't care about changing time just because I do want to make it fair for other people to try and get in as well, because otherwise a lot of people then have to go back and always watch the past live stream rather than actually talking to us whilst we're live, which is a little bit of a pain for some of them. What type of spinning rod do I use? So with the spinning rods, I used, this is the rod that I use, this is the best rod on the game that you can possibly get. That is the all-time best spinning rod, but I don't think it's going to let me show you the other rods. Let me see. But this rod, if you're not high enough level to get that one, if you're level, if you got 420 bait coins, you can buy it with that, or if not, level 48, 50, and 52. Any one of these rods, again, you can pause the live stream at any point. Any one of these rods are a very, very good spinning rod. They're all the same. They're all the same rods, and they all work really good. Obviously, I think that this one is slightly a little bit stronger. Line weight 28.5 to 67 pound. That one's 27 to 56. So, yeah, probably buy the one that's level 48 if you're not level 52. But these rods are, they're really good rods. They are really good spinning rods. I use this one just because this is a new spinning rod, and it is the best rod out there. If you're high enough level, then obviously you get that spinning rod that I've got. If not, then ones that I just showed you are probably the second best rods you can get. 12:17 AM for you in the morning, early morning. Good morning to you, man. Like, it don't bother me about having late nights while streaming and stuff. As long as I'm getting content to YouTube every single day, that's my main thing. That's my main thing. I don't care if I'm, like, when that new Maku lake come out, I grinded it so hard. I showed so many tips and tricks videos and where to catch certain fish and good hotspots and whatever else. But that, I gotta be honest, it did wear me out. It did make me really, really tired, and I didn't get much sleep for about 2 days, because maybe 3 days. I didn't get much sleep so much. It was so, there was so much time that I put into making those new videos. But it was worth it. I enjoyed it. It was good. It was good. I do enjoy when they bring out the new updates. I kind of prepare myself. Like, when I know there's a new update coming out, I try and catch up on sleep, or get ahead of sleep, if that makes sense. Is what I do is I would try and sleep a little bit longer than what I normally would. Instead of setting an alarm to wake me up, I won't set an alarm, and then I'd wake up like an hour, or maybe even 2 hours sometimes later than what I would want to wake up. And I do that on purpose, so that way I try and sleep a little more. So that way when I'm on the grind and we're fishing here, oh wow, that was beautiful. And we're fishing new lakes. Sleep is not. I get so hyped up with the new stuff. It doesn't really. I don't really feel so much tired. I feel okay, and then all of a sudden, after a day or two, and I've been grinding so hard and don't have much sleep, all of a sudden it hits me. It's like it just comes from the side and it hits me, and yeah. That's what it did do with that lake as well, actually. I fished it so much and worked so hard, and finished the live stream, started making edits, and I actually fell asleep in my computer chair. And that's when I know I have worked I've worked myself down to everything I possibly can. That's when I know. it's not very often I would fall asleep in my chair, just because it's not the most comfortable. The chair does look good, but it's not comfortable. It's definitely not the most comfortable. Gotta be quick. That was a permit. I know I don't show the fish sometimes too long, but I can't when I got another fish on. Not too bad. 5.16, £79 there. It's pretty quick going. Hopefully the pace stays at that quick pace. If it does, it will actually be pretty decent. We'll have to see. Definitely like the new battery though. The new battery in the iPhones, oh my god, they are awesome. Compared to the battery that I do have in my other one, obviously that isn't very good, but the battery, I think the battery is actually going to last me a whole day rather than me charging it 2 or 3 times. I only use it, as I say, for making calls, texts, which I don't do very much of that. And every now and again a bit of music. But again, it's not very often I use it for music as well, only occasionally. So I feel like the battery would last me the day, definitely. Yeah, I did hear that. But again, I haven't heard anything from the devs themselves. But I did hear something about that, yes. I haven't actually mentioned it because I haven't seen... I've heard people say it, but I haven't heard any developer actually say that they're going to do it. I haven't seen that. But yeah, I've heard quite a few stories recently, actually. I've heard quite a few stories for Fishing Planet that there's going to be apparently there's going to be a lot more new things coming to this game. That I do believe, because the devs said that, so I definitely know that. How's it going, Patrick? Thanks for coming to join us, man. Yeah, so I know they're definitely 110%. They're definitely going to have more updates and stuff for this game, that's for sure. But sometimes it's so hard for me to say what's. I always say whatever the developers say for the game when updates come and stuff. I always say that. Like, I always give that information. If I get any information from developers, I put that information out to you guys as fast as I can. Because I know that's 100%. Because it's from the developer themselves. But when it comes to... when it comes to other people saying things... Like, I wouldn't say that I call people a liar or anything. It's just that I don't like to say that this is going to happen or that's going to happen. Just because if it didn't happen... people then would start accusing me, saying that I'm clickbaiting and I tell lies and I clickbait for getting views and all that kind of stuff, and that's something I never do and something I never would do. Obviously, you guys, you know yourselves, I've never ever clickbaited, you know that, but for them new people might think that I do, especially if I say. Somebody told me that they're at a new lake tomorrow. Me saying that, someone's then going to think, okay, a new lake's coming tomorrow, and then a lake don't come tomorrow. Then that person comes to my stream and says, why do you say the lake's coming tomorrow if it's not? And I say, well, somebody told me. I can't rely on a source like that, you know? It can create big problems for me. Even though I can just remove them from the chat and I can just ban them from the channel, I could do that easy, but I'd rather not just cause myself that problem. It's more of a headache than anything else. It's not really worth my time. I'd rather get information from developers. But I did hear that though, Era. Yeah, I definitely did hear that about them adding glasses. Go to tools in the shop here. I'd like them to add a pair of glasses the same as mine. That'd be pretty cool. That would be pretty cool. Like, a lot of people told me that that with the new Amazon update, the fish, the piranha, we're gonna bite off your lure. Not your lure, sorry. Gonna bite off your line. They can bite your line and break your line. So many people said that. I saw that comment more than 10 times. I'm not even joking. I saw that comment more than 10 times. People saying that they were gonna be able to bite the line off. I've never once had it happen. I've caught every single fish in blue crab well, I have in blue crab, but in Maku in the Amazon, I have caught literally every fish. Not one fish ever bit off my line. Not one fish bit off my line, and yet everybody kept saying it was. Loads of people kept saying the croc was going to come out and attack you. That never happened, and I think the most comments that I did see was people saying a new boat was going to be added, and that boat, everybody else could fish on it in a random room. And I got so excited about that. But again, it wasn't from the developers who told me that. It was just rumors that people were saying. And I saw so many different people say that. So it kind of made me believe that that was going to happen. And the update come, and there wasn't even a new boat. And yet people were saying there was going to be a new boat for us to all fish on at the same time. That's kind of crazy. The best pack to buy, I would say Blue Crab Island, 110%, man. Definitely Blue Crab Island, 110%. Beautiful place to fish, many places to fish. Fastest cash and XP grind you can possibly get out of every single map. And you get a boat, you get spinning rods, you get lures. 28 days you get to fish here in Blue Crab Island. Even if you're not level 54, you can still fish here. And gives you 30 days premium as well. Gives you some bait coins, gives you some cash. You get a nice speed boat with it as well, which is pretty awesome. Yeah, so it's called Saltwater Pack. Saltwater Pack for Blue Crab Island. It costs £30, a little bit, I wouldn't say expensive, I'd kind of say it's a little bit on the expensive side. Not crazy expensive, but a little bit. But yeah, I definitely think that's the best DLC they ever brought out. That 30 days premium, you can get so much XP and cash from that. Unbelievable. Oh well, I knew that was too early. I should have waited. It costs £30. It might have changed. It could be cheaper now. There is a possibility. But it was £30. That's how much I paid for it anyway. It could have changed. I don't know what the currency changes between me and you. I don't know if you use pounds or dollars or what, but you could always do the currency exchange if you really wanted to. But it's called Saltwater Pack. Look for that. Awesome DLC. And the good thing is, like, here you do catch some big fish as well. This used to be the place where you catch the biggest fish here, the tarpon. Obviously now it is the Amazon, but this is definitely the second best place for biggest fish. But definitely the first place. This is the first best, the only place you can get as much XP and cash in such a short time. You can get more cash from the other fish in the other lakes, but here you can catch a lot faster. The pace is so quick. And that's the boat that you get with it, with the DLC. That thing, that's a beast. It's a nice boat. It goes fast, and you can also fish off it as well, which is good. You can troll around on it and stuff. So it's a pretty good boat. You can obviously buy boats with in-game money and stuff as well. If you didn't want to buy that DLC, you can still always able to get a boat. Actually, saying that, my dad today, as well as this is the first time my dad fishing here in Blue Crab, he also brought his first ever boat. he said to me, I got just over $1 million. Should I buy the bass boat? He said he had enough money for it, and still, he didn't need to buy anything else. And I said to him, the bass boat is good, but the only thing different between that and the dinghy is the bass boat is faster. Yes, it is faster. But I feel like I can troll better off a dinghy compared to a bass boat. I don't know. That could just be me. But I feel like I can troll so much better. Saltwater Pack is good too. is its sort of water match pack. If you go onto it and go onto information, it should tell you that it will give you certain amount of days premium, certain amount of days into a pond pass into Blue Crab Island. As long as it says it gives you the pond pass to Blue Crab Island and the premium, and you get the Gary Scott boat. I think it also gives you a fishing net as well, if I remember right. It does give you a lot of things. But like £30 does seem a little bit too much, but what you get for it, you get a lot. You do get a lot. Definitely, you get a lot. He's gonna buy the pass, but it costs 300. I think this was out of every I haven't brought many DLCs, but I brought 2 DLCs for maps, and this is one of them, Blue Crab Island. The other DLC was for the Maku Maku Lake. And out of the 2, yes, the Maku Maku Lake is a lot cheaper. £17.50, that's a lot cheaper. But then you don't get a boat with that, and you don't get as many days premium. You don't get as many days fishing in certain lakes. So that's to me, that's what makes the Blue Crab Island DLC the best. It does cost a little more, but you get not a little more, you get a lot more. It does have a lot to offer. And the good thing as well is, what's my dog doing? Don't go near my wires. Come. B. Don't go near the wires. Good girl. Yeah, this is definitely the best DLC. 110%. The other one is good, like the Maku Maku one is good. I'm not saying it's bad, just to verify that. I'm not saying it's bad. Like, I'm not paid or sponsored or anything by Fishing Planet. It's just whatever I say is always my opinion. And I wouldn't say my opinion is really important, but I have played the game for just over 4 years. I've studied the game. I've learned how to catch certain fish, certain spots, and all of that kind of stuff. Like, I've played the game for a long time. Even though I probably could say I am a pro fisher on this game, because I always find them hot spots and I always catch them really big fish. I could say I am, but I never say I am, because there is always someone who's better than you, and there is. But if you find the right spot and you find the right stuff to use, this game can be absolutely awesome. And it doesn't have to just be this lake. There is other lakes where they are really nice places to fish, but more than anything, it's the hot spot, the hook, the bait, the line. It is very important. It really is important. In the past, I used to just put on any line. I wouldn't, before I'd put on any line, I'd always make sure that the reel matches the rod, so the reel wasn't too powerful for the rod, so I could max the reel. But I did used to use just any line. That's what I used to do. I'd put on any line and just cast my rod out, and away I go. You don't have much luck like that. You have definitely got to find what they kind of prefer. Just putting on any line doesn't work. Like before, I put on the titanium leaders, and I put on some 66-pound line. Kept breaking quite a bit and didn't have many hits at all. I changed it over and put on a 70-pound, which is stronger. So technically, that is like a thicker line. I put on a 70-pound mono leader. And this line, what's this line at now? Like 76 pound? Okay, 70, is it 70 pound? Oh. Okay, yeah, 76.5. That's some seriously heavy duty line. I don't honestly think I need line that thick in this place in Blue Crab. But because that was the last line I used, that's kind of the line that I stuck to, and it hasn't been too bad. It is actually working, and it doesn't seem like in any sort of way it has affected my speed of catching. Like, it hasn't made it any faster by using that line, and it definitely hasn't made it any slower. So that's why I've left it on, because it's such a strong line. 76-pound line and a 70-pound leader. I know that I've got a very, very good chance of not losing a fish. That's the only reason why I've left that line on. But before this line, I used to use the braid. I used to use the braid at this one here. This was what I used to use. I used to use this one, which was 66-pound braid. That worked pretty decent. Then from that one, I went to this one, which was 69.5. Now I use that one, which is the 76. And again, it still works. So because it works, that's why I use it. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. If it's working, leave it to work. Leave it to do its thing. And 7 days premium? It only gave you... How does it only give you 7 days premium? 7 days... It only gave you 7 days premium. I don't understand that. Unless they changed it, they could have maybe changed it. I don't think they as far as I know, they didn't change it though. As far as I know, they didn't change it. You did get the saltwater pack, didn't you? It's called the saltwater pack. Saltwater pack DLC. It's kind of strange. They don't normally change the DLCs though, so it did say that it gives you 30 days. I got 28 days. It gave me 28 days in this place, and after 28 days, it kicked me out. And I did get the 30 days premium though, so that was pretty decent. It said 30 days to fish this lake. It gave me 28. I don't know if everybody else had that, but for me, that's just the way it worked. After the 28 days, it kicked me out of there. That's not too bad. It's a good day. Well, we definitely had more, but it still wasn't a bad day. That's pretty decent. Kind of disappointed I can't use my Opera browser anymore. I've used that for so many years, and it's always been okay. And now I can't anymore. Yeah, it's not good. I used to really like that. I won't be using it anymore. I think out of Google and the Firefox, I probably am going to end up choosing Firefox, I think, personally. Just because I have used it before. I didn't mind it. It wasn't too bad. So I probably will end up sticking to the Firefox. Oh, okay, wrong button. Sorry, my bad. Let's, okay, there we go. See, it says that I've got low latency on. Yeah, it does show that I do have low latency. Oh, you didn't buy it yet? Okay, that's good. It's gonna say. No, it should give you 30 days, man. You should have 30 days. 30 days premium, 30 days fishing this place. It did, as I say, it did end up kicking me out after 28 days. So that could end up happening to you. I don't know if it happened to anybody else, but it did happen to me. After 28 days, it kicked me out. I could have reported it, and it probably could have given me the 2 days back, but I wasn't that bothered about it. Saltwater Pack DLC, yeah, that's what it was. Okay, so there's 2, is there? Okay, so you want to look for the one that where it says it gives you the Gary Scott. You get the Gary Scott boat. That's the one you want. I didn't actually know there was 2 packs though. I didn't know there was 2 packs for Blue Crab Island. I didn't know that. You're on PS4? Yeah, I play PS4 and I play PC. It's still available on both. I've got it for both. You should, yeah. You should still be able to get it on PC. PC and console. It's on both of them. I play both. I'm only playing PC at the minute more than console. Normally I do kind of split it up between the two and play. Sometimes I play PS4 for a bit, then I will play PC for a bit. But the only reason why I'm playing PC more at the moment is just because of the Maku Lake. Just for that content more than anything. You saw the two he was talking about. I don't know why my music does that, randomly stops. What about Child DLC? I don't really look at DLCs very much. As I say, the DLCs, the main time I buy a DLC is more for a new lake. Other than that, it's not very often I do buy a DLC. Every now and again, randomly, but unless it involves a new lake, it's not really something I do. You brought the salt water match pack, it's cheaper. Ah, okay. Yeah, I went straight in the deep end and I bought that one for £30. Just because I get this boat. Just because I wanted to see if this boat was better than the bass boat. That's the only reason why I ended up buying this DLC. Was because of that. Well, as I say, content as well, but that is definitely one of the main reasons, is for that boat. £73. It doesn't matter though. Even though we're both playing PC, they still have the same DLC packs on PS4 and on Xbox as well. Whatever packs there is on console, they're exactly the same on PC. There's no different. Other than price sometimes. I've noticed that. Sometimes the price is a little different sometimes. Not all the time, but every now and again it can be. But other than that, whatever DLCs are available on Xbox or PC, they're available on PS4. The exact same ones. The price can differ sometimes. Sometimes the price can be a little more, or sometimes the price could be a little less. But other than that, they are the same DLCs. I haven't actually played the PS4 for a short minute, to be honest. I think, when was the last time I played? It must have been about... It must be close to 2 weeks I haven't played the PS4, which I think that's probably the longest I have not played the PS4. It must be about 2 weeks. It's got to be about that. That's been a little bit. You don't see it? Okay. Let me see if I can... Let's see if I can help you out a little, man. Let me see if I can help you. Okay. Okay, so view DLC. Let me see if I can. So the rainforest pack, that is the new. That's the new one. That's for the new lake. What do you call it? Maku Lake, that one. And then this one here, Bass Boat Explorer. I think that's the one that I brought. Was it that one? It was that one. That's what it's called, Bass Boat Explorer. That's the DLC that I brought. That's what it's called. So look for Bass Boat Explorer. Don't buy it straight away. Yeah, there you go. That's what it is. Bass Boat Explorer there. That's what I brought. You get that rod, reel, net, line, la da 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 da. And then there you go. Look, 30 days premium, 20 days bait coins. There you go. You can pause the video at any time if you want, so you know how to spell it, or to look at it a little bit more, a little bit closer in depth if you wanted to. But yeah, that's what it's called. Sorry, man. I thought it was called Saltwater Pack. That's why I said to you, make sure you read it before you buy it, because I couldn't be 100% sure. I would have felt so awful if you brought that and it didn't turn out to be what I said. That wouldn't have made me feel very good. I thought it was called the Saltwater Pack, but yeah, even still, looking at that, you now know it's called the bass one. But before you buy, always make sure you read. Always make sure you read it. I'm glad you didn't rush into it though, so that's good. But any DLC for console, they are all exactly the same across all of the platforms. They're all the same, other than sometimes the price. The price sometimes can differ a little. Other than that, I think most of the time the prices are the same though. I think, but the only reason why I say sometimes the prices can be different is because one thing I did notice is Fishing Planet on PS4. The Fisherman's Fishing Planet on PS4 costs a lot more than what it does on Steam. On Steam, it's a lot cheaper than console. I don't know why that is, but it is. Because I did think about buying the Fisherman's Fishing Planet until I found out I couldn't transfer over my account. That kind of put me off. That put me off buying it, which was kind of good really, because otherwise I would have bought it. Because I grind out on console and I grind out on Steam as well. If I if I buy the DLC for there, I then have to buy the DLC for this one. So a little bit of a pain. Is a little bit of a pain that I have to buy it for both accounts. I wonder for the rainforest pack whether there's another one there. Maybe there might be another DLC, because I bought the one that was £17.50. That was the only DLC that I saw for the Maku Lake. So I wonder if they did end up adding another DLC that was better than that. I'm gonna check that out in a moment. We can see together. There might actually be a better DLC than what I brought. There could be. I tried Russian fishing, man. I weren't a big fan of it, to be honest. I weren't. I have tried a lot of different fishing games, and this is why I stuck to this one more than anything. My two top best fishing games I've ever played. Fishing Planet, #1. Second one was probably the Ultimate Fishing Simulator. That was pretty decent. I really did enjoy playing that. And yeah, I have tried a few different fishing games, but this one's just, it's good because there's always new content for the game. There's new content, they add new fish, new places to fish, new lakes, you know. Considering this game come out a long time ago, the updates are really good. over the time, as more time's gone by, they have added a few things into the game that have annoyed me and really has made me kind of angry and made me kind of not want to play the game. I've got to be honest. I'm not going to mention what they are because it doesn't matter. They have changed things over time. So, but there has been a few things they have added that I really didn't like, and I kind of just had to put up with it. I'm not gonna call Fishing Planet out on it though and say this is what they added and I didn't like it. Unless it is really something so silly that they could change to make it better, then I would mention it. Just like I always mention, the Maku Lake definitely does look better than this place. It really does. That's in my opinion. It looks really good. It looks kind of like a scary place to fish. You know there's going to be dangerous fish there. But the map isn't very big, and the XP isn't as much. You can get more cash from one fish compared to a fish in here, yes, but you can earn cash here faster, a faster pace. You can earn XP here at a faster pace in Blue Crab, so that's what makes Blue Crab to me the ultimate fishing place. Like for real, this is the ultimate place to fish. You catch so quick. Like within the first hour, look at that, £351. In the first hour before, I've had nearly £500 and over £500 in my net in the first hour before. And that's not all from uniques neither. They are really, really, really quick pace. I love the quick pace of fishing. I don't mind having a little bit of downtime if I'm just chilling, just like sometimes I would join in a room and play with Error or just play with some random people, random rooms. I don't mind doing that, but if I'm live streaming, I got to keep it entertaining. I got to keep them fish coming in one after the other non-stop. Sometimes it can be a bit of a struggle. I don't like too much downtime because new people who come in, new people who could technically subscribe, they don't, because they see me not catching fish and they could either think, okay, he's not very good at the game, or that game is bonkers because it takes too long to catch a fish. So I have to keep catching those fish one after the other. If I don't, it could put people off the game, or it could put people off even watching me play it. So I do have to keep it that constant rate of catching a fish. And unfortunately, it costs me real money to do that, but it's worth it though. Obviously, I buy the gold coins and I have to spend my real money to do that, but it is worth it. I enjoy it. You guys enjoy it. You like it when I catch them quick. You like it when I catch them quick, and I definitely like it as well. It's good. We're getting cash. We're getting XP. We're getting everything that we need. Oh, you can get it on PS4, can you? I know you can get Russian fishing on PC. I didn't know you could get it on console though. Ooh. Yeah, I didn't know you could get it on console. I didn't know that. There was actually a fishing game that I was talking, Big Man was talking to me about. I haven't played with Big Man for a minute as well. But yeah, last time I did play with him, he said to me there was a fishing game that was coming out, and it didn't long come out. Oh, what was it called? I forgot what it was called now. I don't remember. But it was a fishing game. I think it came out last month. I'm pretty sure it was last month it came out. And he was going to buy it, and he said to me, if he bought it, do I want to play it with him? I was kind of tempted, I got to be honest, because he doesn't play any fishing games. And we've done a lot of car games together, a lot of shooting games together, a lot of survival games together. We've done a lot of survival games together. But yeah, we've never done any fishing games. He's not really been a big fan of Fishing Planet, but he actually saw this fishing game and he was actually considering about buying it, I was quite surprised. And I was going to buy it, but I just thought, well, at the moment, with all the updates coming for Fishing Planet, me making edits and stuff, would I really have the time to play it? Probably not. And that's what I said to him. I'm going to be honest, I said to him, like, I'm not saying it to be nasty or not because I don't want to play with you, but I don't really have time. With the content, the new updates that's coming with Fishing Planet, I don't have the time to play another fishing game. I can't grind it out on this game and grind it out on another one. It's too much. I'd have to be stuck to my PC forever, permanently. Can't get it on console. Fishing Sim World, thank you, boss. That was it. That's what it was called. Yeah, Fishing Sim World. That's the one. Yeah, he was gonna play that, so I think he did end up buying it because he did say he was gonna. I don't know if he did though. I haven't spoke to him since. I will need to find out. If he did buy it, maybe I might buy it. I don't know if I'd play it loads because this is the main game, but I'm still always up to try new games. Just because I play Fishing Planet doesn't mean I ain't going to play other fishing games. Doesn't mean that I ain't going to play other games on the channel. Doesn't mean I ain't going to put random videos like I do every now and again. So, yeah, I'd have to see if he did. And if he has, then maybe I could buy it. And if he has got it, the one good thing is if he has got it, he would have been playing already, so he would know some tips about the game, so we could get straight in and we could be catching straight away. So that is one good advantage, but I don't know if he has. I'm not sure. It's an amazing game, but you still prefer Fishing Planet more. Have you played that game then, have you? Look at that. That's the only one thing that does kind of spoil it for this game. I've got to be honest. It does spoil it for itself, not for me, but especially for new people. For new people who play the game, Fishing Planet kind of ruin it for themselves. I know that you do have cloudy days and you do have foggy days and misty or whatever you want to class it as. I know you do get foggy days and all that kind of stuff, but for someone right now, if someone right now come into the stream, they've never seen this game before, and they come in and they see what they see right now, they think that the picture quality is bad. They think, look at the graphics on that. The graphics doesn't look that great. And it is, obviously, we know it's fog because we play it loads, but for those people who's never seen it before and they come on and they see this, it don't do it much justice at all. Like, you got a little bit of shadows going around here and here, and like if you look there, see the water moving a little bit. I don't know if you guys can see that as good as me, because obviously I'm running at a higher resolution than you guys. But for me, that does look absolutely amazing. Whereas if someone else, obviously the picture quality isn't going to be as good because my monitors are different and YouTube only allow me to stream at a certain rate. So, but that don't do it much justice. When you see it like that, it doesn't look like it's very good graphics. I feel like they should kind of move that fog. If they're going to leave fog in the game or mist or something like that, I feel like they should put it kind of like floating across the top of the water, if you know what I mean. That makes sense. Just like a little bit of fog, a bit of mist or something, just kind of, I don't know, like about that much higher off the water, kind of floating across or something. When it's like this, it don't look that good. It don't. And I know it on a sunny day looks so much better. You played it at your cousin's house? Okay. I did watch a clip of it, like I don't know how long it was, but like if you go into the PlayStation store and you type the name of the game in, it always shows you like a 2 or 3 minute video clip, doesn't it? I watched that, and it did. I gotta be honest, it did look okay. It didn't look like it was a bad game, but I just thought to myself, I don't really have the time for that, to be honest. Most of these fishing games are simulator games, and it's one of those things that it takes time to get to the top. It takes time to get those good rods and the good reels and to get all the best stuff. It does take a long time. Me being level 58, rank 3 on this, and then on console I'm level 55, rank 15 or so, something like that. That's a lot of levels. It is. It is a lot of levels. You put both of them together, plus my other 2 accounts that I had before that as well. My rank would be absolutely insane if I just stuck to the same thing and didn't play other accounts and stick to the one account. My rank would be absolutely crazy. Yeah, I haven't actually showed the video, so yeah. I ain't got no worries in that sort of way. But it looks like it as I say, it does look like a good game. It does. I do like the way it looks, but it's always a time thing. It always is. People on Fishing Planet, they do like it when people make tips and tricks videos, but the main thing that people are always interested in is one thing, and that's updates. That's what I feel anyway. Because that's the main thing I'm interested in on Fishing Planet. The main thing I'm interested in is updates. That's the main thing I'm interested in. So if I'm interested in that, other people have got to be interested in that. They have to. There's no way I can be the only person interested in updates. I know I'm not. And that's why I do play this game so much. I am going to put other games on the channel, and we are going to play other games, but here I got to keep that information of them updates out all the time. By me doing that, that's going to want to watch people. That's going to make people want to watch me live. That's going to make people want to subscribe. It's going to make people interested, because what I'm doing, I'm being a creator of showing different things, as well as playing a game and showing all of the information about that game, all of the good stuff about that game. Them videos actually are very successful because they're helpful. They're good tips. You make good tips, people want to see that. It is good that I can play PC though. That's my one advantage. Before, I stuck to PC for a little while and only played PC. Then I changed over and only played PS4. And now I break it up and do a bit of both. Because I don't want too much dust on my PC, I don't want too much dust on the PS4, so the only way I can kind of balance it out is by playing a bit of both, yeah. But the one advantage I do have over PC compared to the PS4, I'm always going to get them updates quicker. I am going to get them updates a lot quicker. If I didn't, all the videos that I've now done for the new lake, I haven't covered everything, but I have almost covered every single thing. Like probably about 98.8% I've covered of the Maku Lake. There's still a little bit left that I have got to show, but other than that, I pretty much covered where all hotspots are, where fish are, the best fish are, baits, hooks, all of that stuff. I've done all that. If I was only playing PS4 and I was waiting for the update, all them videos that I've already done, look how much longer it would take for me to bring those out. And that's what I used to do. That's insane. I used to wait until the update used to hit on PS4 and then release those updates, and I used to think to myself, I'm giving useful information. Why does nobody want to see that? It's because everybody else brings it out a month before I do. That's why. Everyone brings it out well before me. I'm always a month behind or more. I'm not anymore. When the update hits, I'm there. The same day that update hits, I'm there. I'm doing it. It was so good when I was fishing. We was live streaming. I don't know, where was we fishing? I don't even know what lake we was fishing. Could have been here. Could have been blue crab. Could have been a different lake. But anyway, we was fishing live. And all of a sudden it just come up saying that the new lake is going to be open. Downtime for 20 minutes and then new lake's up and running. And that was awesome. I ended that stream, set up another stream. The update rolled out and we were showing the new update straight away. I couldn't do it any quicker than that. I didn't really have to download anything or wait forever for something to download or anything like that, so that was good. It was just as quick as I could get on the server. And that was pretty quick. Yeah, really good. I'm glad that I can get that content a little bit quicker. Now I gotta get used to using Firefox. There we go. Unique snook. Nice. Now let's have a look, see what Era's been getting, see how he's doing. Wow, I caught a lot in a row there. It's funny because some days it's so weird. Like it's not just like it here in blue crab, but just to mention it, it is pretty much like it in every lake. It can be so random. Some days you can fish, and you can have the best days, the best day of fishing ever. Real time, I could fish for 8 hours plus real time, 8 hours, and I would have unique after unique non-stop. It'd be absolutely crazy the amount of uniques I get. And error, I get maybe one or even no uniques at all. And I think to myself, you know, that's a bit crazy. What's he doing? Is he not doing it right? But then it can work the opposite way. And sometimes he could do that. And he could pull in unique after unique. And I didn't get any. I literally get nothing. I can fish for 8 hours and nothing happens. And I think to myself, am I even fishing the same place? Like, is this the same place where I caught 1 million uniques the day before? It does make you wonder. Sometimes it is. It don't matter what you do. Sometimes it is the roll of the dice. It is just luck sometimes. It does go like that. So if any time you ever do see me catching a lot more than what he does, doesn't mean I'm better. It means I'm just having a good day. And if you see him catch more, it doesn't mean he's better. Again, it's just one of those things. Someone has a better day's fishing than you. My biggest snook? I really don't know, actually. I gotta have a look for you if you want to see, but I don't know. Obviously, me catching fish on here and catching fish on the PS4. I'm not sure what my biggest fish is on PS4 compared to PC. I really don't know. It's such a shame you can't link your accounts. I think that's kind of silly that Fishing Planet don't allow you to do that. That's one thing that does bug me about them, and that I don't mind saying. They should make it a multi-platform game. Like, this game is available on every platform. Why not make it so everyone can play with everyone? It don't really make much sense to me that they don't do that. Like, it would be nice for them to do that. If they could do that where I could link my account from my PS4 account to the same as my Steam, or the other way around, I could make my Steam account be on PS4 or on Xbox. I would like that. That'd be so much better. The picture quality really changed there as soon as we hit 6. Yeah, it would be a whole new experience. To fish with everyone, that'd be pretty awesome. Yeah, I know it's unique tarpon on there because obviously they haven't released the the new update, have they, for the map? So I haven't caught any of the biggest fish yet. I know on PC it's 216, so there's 216, but as a snook, I don't know. I don't know. Okay, there's my biggest snook there. What's that one? Oh, that one's historic. So £45. And that was Blue Crab Island. Large minnows. These fish in 3D. Well, any fish in 3D. Look at that. They look so awesome. I love looking at it like that. Oh no, it's £36. £36, sorry, not £45. That's the length. 45 inches. I got that mixed up. Yeah, the snook are not really that big, are they? So £36. Any of those fish in 3D they look really good. Whether you're looking at that on PS4 or whether you're looking at it on PC or Xbox or whatever, it does look really good. It does look awesome. Alright. I think we're gonna close it there. I think just because we're at 12 midday in the morning, early morning, early hours in the morning, 10 past 12 for me. Yeah, I'm gonna end here because I gotta go tomorrow. Go quickly see my dad for a bit, come back, make some more edits, and we'll have another stream going tomorrow. I'm not really sure what time we're going to do the stream tomorrow. I probably am going to drop a video. I think I would say, let me say that I'll try and get a time. Okay, so I say between 6 to 7 PM, I say that. Yeah, I say about 6 to 7 PM tomorrow. We'll do it a little bit earlier, because we didn't start the stream today until about 9ish, around about that. So, yeah, we'll be back tomorrow streaming around about anything from 6 PM to 7 PM. That is UK time, GMT time zone. If you guys did enjoy the stream, don't forget to drop a like on the video. Thanks everyone for chatting with us. Subscribe if you're new, turn on notifications. Thank you, Era. It's been a pleasure as always, man. And yeah, that's going to be it. Hope you guys enjoyed it. We catch you people again soon for some more fun and games. I'm out.